Thundertree and Big Cats and Dogs.
I desperately tried to impart some final words of wisdom on them, but Voldron was having none of it. He yelled and babbled over my last words, pretending not to understand what Mistress Weave was, talking about wigs. I tried to warn them. I tried to tell them who they shouldn't trust. I told them specifically the name of the one person they should not trust above all others, but no one heard me. Voldron was just yelling nonsense over me. And then it was too late. My connection to the material plane failed. It was time to leave. Perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps this version of them were not the ones who would save everything. Perhaps these people were just as fucking retarded as all the others that had come before. Perhaps they would perish horribly, like their doubles in the other worlds. Perhaps they would doom us all. Anyway, children, come along. It's time for us to move. Let's try a different group, shall we? Maybe they'll listen. The fancy dining room in which Sentinel had hosted you... Just a second. The fancy dining room in which Sentinel had hosted you reverted back to a rundown cottage attached to an ancient windmill, and as the old man, Sentinel, and his children disappeared, you headed off deeper into the village in search of the blacksmiths. Pat the Rat had a quick nose around the windmill, and Darwin wandered...
Sorry. Sorry.
What was that? Did you forget you?
I forgot, yeah. I'm so just like, far gone.
Pat the Rat had a quick nose around the windmill, and Darwin wandered off alone towards an old barracks. Voldron, kicking stones about, discovered some sort of strange gravity-based anomaly around the statue in the old village square, as the rest of your party approached the rotten old blacksmith's workshop that Uther had discovered. The Paladin of Bahamut quickly found the journal you sought, little more than a loose bundle of notes bound by string, stuffed down the back of the workbench, just as Sentinel had said it would be. And as Uther grabbed them, the fungus coating of the floor began to rise up, taking the form of strange humanoid shapes. Wu and Moxie began to attack. Dukal stormed inside the smithy, hacking the creatures down as they grasped at Uther with thorny fingers. Meanwhile, Tabitha wandered into another building, drawn by Pat's discovery of a body bearing gold and other loot. A trap, perhaps, a quite obvious way of luring in greedy adventurers. Or perhaps it was just an unfortunate overlapping of fates, that of the body that lay there and the curious tabaxi who disturbed it. Twig blights awakened, who in turn awakened a huge twisted gnarled tree that tore its roots from the ground, using them to grasp at you, swiping at you with huge branches, and grabbing you, drawing you close to bite upon you with its toothy maw. And the damage you poured into this abomination was being quickly undone, as the bark of the tree beast's body, torn by axe and cracked by mace, began to heal itself. Darwin and Voldron rushed into the fray. Wu and Uther dealt with some of the smaller twig creatures, and Tabitha escaped the creature's grasp as the huge... Wait, that makes no sense. Tabitha escaped the creature's grasp of this huge evil tree, but Darwin and Dukal were not so lucky, succumbing to the creature's attacks, collapsing to the corrupted earth. As Tabitha rushed to Darwin's aid, she noticed that Moxie's attacks, fire-based as they were, seemed to slow the creature's healing ability. Moxie had already realised her fire was harming the creature greatly, but as Tabitha called out her own revelation, Moxie raised her game, sending out an arcing, crackling bolt of flame that slammed into the massive tree, burning leaves and branches, and searing the bark from the beast. Exposing its soft inner wood, pause for Johnny, the creature ignited and collapsed, screeching to the floor.
Thanks, Dave. Always appreciate a pause for Johnny.
Fergus, jumps up and down, spins around a few times, his victory dance. He darts over towards the fallen tree, shows his behind to the burning remains, and in a voice that only Moxie hears, he yells, "Ah, take that, you wooden fucking prick! You'll no be fucking with my Moxie and their fucking pals!" And then he spits on the burning tree and starts giving it the bird. But as the tree burns, Ducal still lies dying beside it. Moxie and Wu, you can see mushrooms shambling towards you from the north. Voldron, you're already aware that they're there as well. You're not currently in combat, but I'm going to put you on the map. I don't know. You're making that look really difficult. What are you doing? Okay. Right. So, you're not currently in combat, which is convenient because the turn order has cleaned itself out for some reason. The only thing that was in there was something that shouldn't have been in there. It was from a totally different game. I don't know how that happened. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Golly.
Like a clam. Okay, right. I would like everyone, please, to select their token and roll initiative again, because we've lost all that for some reason. I don't really know why.
Oh.
How do you roll? Oh, yeah, so you go.
So somewhere in your thing to me could have a.
I've got a little thing that says initiative there. Is this a...
Oh.
Good sec.
Yeah, you can watch.
Yeah, you've done a 13, but it's not added yet. Hang on.
Is it D?
Click on your character sheet.
Oh.
There you go. Right now. Okay. Alright.
It was showing him.
Nah, it's alright. Everyone else is the same. Alison's rolled a 13, Dave, but it's not added it on because she's used it out.
Okay.
I roll at disadvantage first.
So I'll just ignore the thingy. Doodah.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's Tabitha? There she is. God damn it.
Oh yeah, so did he. So did me.
Alright. So yeah, at the top of the round, it's the incredibly angry mushroom men who begin to sprint rapidly towards you, moving a whole 10 feet.
I think
No,
I think they just want to group up.
left. And I'll get.
Oh man.
Well, we'll get a chance.
Are we nearly dead? I've forgotten.
Yeah, there's a lot of nearly deadage going on. These things are moving very slowly towards you, though. Ducal is very, very nearly dead because he's unconscious on 0 hit points. Everyone's taken a bit of a kick in, with the exception of Voldron, who is on full hit points, which is really unusual for Johnny. Johnny's normally the first one to take a kick in.
Yes.
Aidan, you're muted, mate.
My mission directive was to observe and report.
Not to get stuck in.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's doing his old high elf tactic. I'll shoot you with bows. Am I right to roll D10 hit?
I'll stay here.
Let's roll D10 hit points with my fighter's ability to get some wounds back.
That would be on your turn. You mean second wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an action, that, so it'd be on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so speaking of turns, Tabitha, it's your turn. You've just got Darwin up, I think. You've just seen Moxie obliterate the big tree, and Ducal's unconscious on the floor just south of you. What would you like to do? Oh, not to rub salt into the wound, but Pat the rat is dead.
Yeah. I remembered.
That was clearly rubbing of the salt.
Oh, Pat.
He's a familiar, though. He doesn't technically die. He just discorporates, and then comes back again. So,
Am I close enough to Ducal to do anything?
Yeah.
Am I?
okay. So what you can do, you can use your action if you're standing within 5 feet of someone. You can use your action to try and stabilize someone and return them to 1 hit point. And that doesn't involve using like a healing potion or anything. If you've got a healer's kit, you could also use that to create more than 1 hit point.
I haven't, have I?
You've still got 1 healing potion.
Yeah, but I need an action to take it off there.
No, you've still got 1
Have I?
in your stash, yeah.
Alright, okay. So can I just give him, can I just do that? Just go over to Ducal and give him the...
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. So Ducal's just laid out on his back. I like to think his mouth's open a bit Homer Simpson style with the tongue hanging out. You can just pour that potion straight in there, violate him with a healing potion. For 2d4 plus 2 hit points, I believe. It's up to you guys who rolls that, whether it's Alison or whether Ed rolls it or whatever.
I'll let Ed roll it.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2, Ed.
It's time to get violated.
In the best possible way.
Suppository!
With a yummy health potion.
It's the taste.
And then
That doesn't go in that end.
You've still got some movement as well, Tabitha, if you wanted to move any more. You've only moved 5 feet, haven't you?
With 1 square diagonally down there.
Where's all the other action?
I think it's going on up here somewhere.
What's that then?
1, 2, 3.
Very much.
Okay, so you're back. You're awake now, Ducal, on 8 hit points. You come round a little groggy from just being beaten up by a tree.
Did I kill it?
1 square left. You want to go
It's dead. It's on fire.
down or up?
I can't see
Like I
you.
did.
Nice.
Here or there. Okay.
That'll do.
Okay, cool. Next up is Woo.
I'm going to use an action to use one of those D10 hit point things, so I'll roll a D10. 7 back, so I'll just upgrade him. I don't know where everybody is. It's the tree around the corner.
The tree is down, yeah. The tree was down here.
Are the mushrooms coming from that way?
No,
Where's
mushrooms,
everybody coming from?
You should be able to see the mushrooms.
Oh yeah. Can I? Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, they don't move very fast.
Mushrooms are coming from the north.
No, they don't move fast at all.
I'll just hang fire over here, let them close a bit of ground, mate. Regroup with everybody. My turn over.
Radio. Uther.
Has anyone searched this tree yet?
No, we literally ended the game with a tree dropping dead.
I'll have a look and see if there's anything of interest on it.
Give me an investigation.
Maybe there's some wood on it or something. I don't know.
There's definitely some wood on it.
Wait, but we need to have a check, right?
Yeah.
So what am I rolling? Sorry.
Investigation, please.
Investigation.
Leave it alone, man.
Evil bat.
Tell him off.
4.
Yeah, there's
Wood.
It's got wood.
Just wood. I mean, it goes up at inappropriate times.
It looks pretty much, now it's dead, it looks a lot more like a tree than when it was up and moving about. It gave you the impression of being more like a creature while it was moving, but now it looks much more like a dead tree. But you don't see anything particularly unusual about that, apart from the fact that it's on fire. It doesn't have pockets. It's a tree.
No worries. Can I just hack off a
Find
bit
any
of
nuts
this,
or berries?
Sorry, Hayden, what did you say, mate? I didn't quite catch
Does he
that.
find any nuts or berries?
No, he doesn't.
Is your mind in the gutter, Hayden? You surprised me, sir. You surprised me. I really find this shocking and hard to believe.
What do you think about?
I mean,
Please nuts and berries.
It
I find
might.
it very, very
might-
difficult to believe that your mind is in the gutter, sir.
Your mind isn't the good at innocently saying that.
I'd like to just hack off a bit as a trophy, please.
Yep. Add a bit of the animated tree to your inventory.
Evil tree. I am evil tree. It reminded me of Mighty Boosh. Like when we was fighting the tree, it's like I am evil tree.
Wait until you get to the water deep and you meet the crack fox.
I fucking hope so. That'd be amazing.
Boots.
Go, my big black bitches.
You get to Baldur's Gate, there's old Greg there waiting for you in the fucking lower city. You ever drunk Bailey's out of a chainmail boot?
Where people weird each other.
Do you want to go to a beholder's house where people wee on each other? Yeah. Right, anyway, enough of this nonsense. Where were we? Uther, yeah, you can add a bit of tree. Then it's Darwin.
Right. I am going to cast some kind of spirit.
Imagine if there was a spell called some kind of spirit something or other. I'm going to cast whatever.
Right. It is.
I'm going to cast Shield of Apathy.
I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
Level 2. And I'm going to pop it here. Lisa.
Okay. I might have a token for that. Ah. Here he is, look.
Marvellous.
I'm going to turn that aura off, though, because that's fucking stupid. Can it move, that?
I can move it, yeah. I think I can move it with a bonus action.
Yeah, there you go. You should be able to move that fox
That
thing
thing's a
now.
bonus, and yeah, afterwards. Oh, the green fox. Right, I'm gonna walk through it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6 there. So I need D6 hit points. Three. And now, what's the range on the spell?
As a bonus action, you can move it up to 30 feet.
Yeah, 6. 36. So, the range is only 30 feet.
And so you see to Carl and Uther, you'll probably see this, that as he walks through this strange spectral glowing fox, his wounds seem to be closing up.
I'm gonna cast. Well, I'm gonna hold Thorn Whip. So once a creature comes within 6 squares of him, he's gonna whip that off.
Yeah, that's a cantrip, isn't it? So yeah, you can do that. Okie dokie. Dukal.
Not quite see where James's cloud is.
It's this little fox here. So getting up from prone is half your movement.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fucking. Yeah.
And that heals you D6, I think, is it, James? He's gone. I think it's D6. Let's have a look.
Shall I roll a d6?
Yeah, it is. It's D6 if you move through it.
Yeah.
Up to my wisdom, so 3 times. So we've used it twice, so there's got 1 charge left in it.
Hey.
Yay! Good Hayden. That'll be me done then, Dave.
Okay. And then it's
That's it.
yon dark elf, Voldron, on his 32 hit points. Let's see if we can do something about that.
I'm going to can I move up to Darwin and just like I say, it looks like you're a bit banged up, and then I'm going to extend my hands. If I can.
You're going to extend your hands and what? Just going to extend
Heal
them?
him.
Ah. What are you going to heal him with?
Some healiness. So I've got healing now. So some healing stuff. Hang on a second. Just bear with me. Bear with. Loading. Okay. So I have onto the market or something else.
To cure wounds.
Cure wound. I've got cure wounds.
Okay, so you can cast Cure Wounds as you touch Darwin on his shelly back, which heals Darwin for 1d8 plus your, I think it's Wisdom modifier, isn't it, for you? Yeah, so 1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 2. 1d8 plus.
Okay, so heals Darwin for 4 hit points.
Hang on a second, I haven't rolled it yet.
You have, it says on the screen you have.
No, because I was putting the thing in. That was like a d20 or something weird. Let's try them out. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. That was a d6. Yeah, roll. No, 2 plus 2, so 4. Yeah, alright. You got me.
So yeah, so Darwin gets healed for 4 hit points.
Yeah.
And reduce your spell slots by 1, please, Johnny, as well.
Okay, cool.
Anything else?
There you go. You look less. I'll just say to him, you look less like a reptilian ball bag now. That's Valdrin's version of being nice. I was like, oh, I've killed him, but I must insult him just to balance it out. Don't zap me. Okay.
Right. Have you reduced your spell slots, Johnny?
Yeah, when I figure out how to do that.
On your spells page, where it's above where Cure Wounds is, you'll see slots total and slots remaining.
Right. Yeah.
So I think you've
maybe. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Cool. Character sheet.
And then, have you got anything else? Any more movement or anything, Voldron?
I'll just get a arrow out.
Right.
And get ready to put it on my bow.
Okie dokie. Then it's Moxie.
Might loot a bit of this tree as well.
Okay, you'll have to move
Has it
over
got a
to
face at all? Has it got?
It did have, but like I said to to Uther, its face is kind of closed up to be more like a
Yeah.
tree, but there is like you'll have to move over to it to do it. You can see like cracks in the bark, like where its mouth was.
Ah. I'll take its lips.
They're a
Have you
bit
got-
dry and cracked.
Have you got like a
Carve the lips off. These are mine now.
have you got like a dagger or something in your inventory?
I don't know. I think my character's just going a bit wrong. What can
I like how this character is literally.
Yeah, I've got a dagger. Yeah, I'm doing
okay.
it.
This is literally like Leanne's inner soul coming out in this game. Just general mischief and nonsense. Okay, so yeah, Uther, you're still stood there. You've just like hacking a piece of this tree off yourself, and Moxie's just come up alongside you. You can see she is literally taking where the mouth was, this crack in the back. So you can add to your inventory, lips of an evil tree. Today in sentences that have never ever been said before. All right. It's back to the violet fungus. They're going to slowly.
Excellent.
They're still coming. They're still coming. Really slowly. It's Tabitha again.
Area blubber.
Oh, a quick one there, Dave. Just Hunter's Mark come off once the target of the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, you should do, yeah.
You can, I believe, as a bonus action, you can move it, and it lasts up to an hour. So basically, for an hour, you can just keep moving it from target to target, whether they're
Okay,
dead or
cool.
alive.
Fantastic.
I'll just do it. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Nice. Finish those little mushroom menaces.
So you can click on, there's like a list of bits there. No, I don't think it's spelled, I think it's a text.
Abilities and skills. Combat.
Combat. An Eldritch Blast there.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Right, hang on. I don't know if you can roll damage on that. Whoa, what the fuck is that?
What the hell?
Oh no, wait, that's me. I don't know. Add +5 onto that day, so that's 7.
Okay.
Not adding her Eldritch Blast upgrade on it.
Yeah, okay. We'll remember that then. Okay, so you blast a big chunk, one of these little tentacles that you see are coming out of these mushrooms. You blast one of them off, but it doesn't seem to bother it. It's still coming towards you. Anything else, Tabitha?
Just move that again.
Do what? You're here.
Yeah.
They're coming.
No, I think I'll just stay where I am for now. Thank you.
Okay. Woo.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Wait a second, let me have a quick. Square. So, I'm gonna move
Sorry,
in front of them.
Okay.
So I'm just out of the reach. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. I think I might be just in it. Yeah, still just in it. Yeah. Let's sit back 5 squares away. No, throw a dart at him.
Shut
All right.
it up.
Go for it. Which one? Is it this one?
Over just then the nearest one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to find my. There it is. Dart. So. You don't do damage, just open it first, don't you? Dart.
That's a hit.
12. And then
Okay. Your dart slams into this little sort of opening that you think might be some sort of eye, and this greenish pus type stuff spurts out straight away. You hear this shriek, but then another eye opens up further down the stalk of this mushroom creature. Definitely hurt it, but it's still coming. Anything else, Woo?
Okay. I can't really do anything with a bonus action at the moment then, so
All right.
next person.
Usa.
I'll walk through this crack fox up to Tabitha. Do I get D6 wounds, you say?
You do, yeah.
Yep.
How terribly convenient.
And then that's the fox done, I think, isn't it?
Just double check.
Extracted the last juice out of your fox,
Ugh.
James. It was most nourishing. Most nourishing. I feel refreshed.
You
What's
juiced
up with
the
you guys?
fox.
I mean, honestly, where is all your minds all in the gutter? I don't know. I'm very disappointed in all of you. I'm going to. I'd like to heal Tabitha, please, with my last spell.
Okay, and from now on, by the way, it is canon that whenever Darwin uses healing spirit and you use his healing spirit, you have to milk the fox.
We've still got one milking left in it, Dave. It's 1 plus my spellcasting.
Oh, is it?
I've come to the conclusion that you're all very bad people. Now.
Fox the boy!
So it's D8 plus spellcasting. I don't know what that is. So.
What are you, a paladin? I don't know what your fucking spellcasting is. What are you?
It's like, I don't know where I'm looking.
Is it
I don't
wisdom?
know what I'm- charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
So it's whatever your charisma modifier is.
Okay, so it's 11 wounds for Tabitha.
Okay. Tabitha heals 11 hit points, Alan. Hit points, not wounds. Please use the correct terminology. This is a very serious game.
Soz.
Yes, yeah.
We're going to add one more hit point. Just read it in, right level.
Get 2 of
10 plus
That's my guy.
cantrip.
Okie dokie.
Last mage hands when you found it wrong by everything else. You got
Did
2
you
shot.
did you get that, Alison? You've healed for 11 hit points.
Oh, thank you very much.
Bit better than my one.
So there is still one more use in the crack fox. Darwin.
Still milked me.
Still
space.
precious juice to be drained from it. Darwin, it's you.
He's a good boy.
Right, 1 sec. Let me start the hit point 1.
Precious.
Don't forget on your turn as well, you can move Moxie. You can move Fergus.
All right, yeah.
Not me.
A crack vixen, isn't it? It's crack fox, yeah.
Crack Vixen. that's his mission.
That's a good band name.
Crack Vixen.
I'm going to suggest that as the next song title for my band. Crack Vixen.
Crack.
Right, where are we? Where's Darwin? Oh, he's running over there.
We're back.
Oh,
Is it Beerfly?
yeah, it's trying to get in my cider. Oh,
Oh.
what's that?
Motherfucker. Will I never learn?
God.
I will end.
Wish them death.
Fiery death.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Drink that down, pie bitch. Flamethrower.
Wish I had one.
Bit reminiscent of that Monty Python sketch with the mosquitoes. Fucking love that. Like, do you remember it? Like, when they're blowing up mosquitoes with dynamite. and stuff. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
No, I
Marvellous.
don't remember that.
No, it's so good.
I do.
Did you dream? Are you sure you didn't dream it?
There was a
I am
TV
sure.
program, wasn't there? Not sure I watched all of it.
No.
It's a real memory.
I think I'm sure.
2, 3, 4.
You made me doubt myself. No, it's
We'll
really
move the crack fox up there. I'm going to move 2 into the crack fox. So if you could remove it for me, please, Dave.
Yep.
double bag money for the crack box tonight.
Darwin's taken 2 puffs of the crack fox.
Which end? Which end do you want to smoke from? You choose.
You can 2 people can token at the same time, like one at each end.
Dear.
Blowback. So,
Right, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire, Dave.
Okie dokie.
no. Shocking.
Here we go.
Shocking revelations on tonight's D&D. Shocking.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range. Does seem very big. That's going to be 3. Is it?
Is it though?
Ah! Oh no, that's ideal. 20. Up 1, Dave.
See, in fact, I was trying to make it so you could control it, but I can't.
Oh,
So there we go.
yeah. Yeah, brilliant.
That's gone completely off where it should be, but there you go. Yeah, cool. So that's advantage on everything in it, isn't it?
Yeah. Do they roll? Maybe?
Fails a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Just one moment while I make 5 dexterity saving throws. What's your spell save DC?
13, I think. Yeah.
13.
Said it as well.
Okay, one of them passed.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, spell save DC on the Fairy Fire. That.
Oh yeah, it does, yeah.
Nice spell.
Have my glasses on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
That's it.
Just felt it.
All right. Is that you done?
Yeah.
Dukal.
Ah, right. Me first.
Is there any way to update our hit points on the map? Mine's not updating for some reason.
What, on your token?
Yeah.
It's showing you've got 14 to me.
Alright, it's just me then.
Yeah, it's roll 20. Sometimes you have to, if you refresh, that'll probably change.
Does you know me on how far you can throw?
What are you throwing?
Javelin.
Javelin. So if you look at your character sheet, under
It's a goblin then, I shit myself.
under attacks, where your javelin is, if you click the little cog
Okay, yeah,
next
I
to
see
javelin, it'll say range. I think it's 3120. So 30 is like your normal range. Over 30, you're rolling at disadvantage. And then the second number, the 120, is the ultimate range of the javelin. So in other words, if you can throw it up to 120 feet, but if it's over 30 feet away, you're at disadvantage.
120 foot. Fucking Olympic shit.
Yeah, it's barbarian. It's bred for war, James.
Well,
It's got muscles and muscles.
Throw a
I'm
javelin
gonna drop
120
down
feet
that
at it.
and I'm going to throw the javelin at the first mushroom person.
Okay.
That'll be disadvantage.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is quite useful sometimes. The range finder tool, you can now do like circles with it and stuff.
Okay.
I just tried to use mine. I don't know because I'm using a map, but it's shit. It goes up to like 20 foot and then it stops.
Alright.
Because I'm using a map. The map is shit. Oh, I was trying to measure it. Okay.
And it gets
Right,
so everybody gets to roll 2 dice and pick the best. Really useful, and it also outlines everybody in like a glow. So
That's a hit.
you're invisible in it. And there's not many things where invisibility could be unreal. Lost stealth as well. We don't know if
That is a
something's
dead.
like that. Takes everybody in the bubble.
Get out, you bastards!
I just realised you actually wouldn't have been at disadvantage because of James's fairy fire. But he's still a hit on a 21, it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, anything else?
That's me done, Dave.
Okay, Voldrum.
Okay. Sorry, I was just watching something about the totally sorry. But now I'm back. Okay, so I can't actually see any at the minute. Can I?
I don't know.
I don't think I can.
You should be able to. Move your map up north.
Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, hang on a second. Move around. No, I can't see anything at the minute.
Keep going north.
Yeah, I'm gonna go north.
Unit of
I'm gonna
red
move.
square on it. Come out.
Just remember you don't get the shit.
Hang on a second. Okay, let's see if I can see any. Can't really see anything at the moment. I'm just gonna get an arrow prepped.
You should be able to see.
in
There's
the bow.
like there's 4 big red monsters north of you.
Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, so they are. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay.
Come on. Okay. Do a normal arrow. See how it likes that.
Okay. You'll be at advantage because of the fairy fire that Darwin has kindly provided.
Excellent stuff. Thank you, Darwin. Your efforts are appreciated. Do its thing. Bear with me. Low pudding. Okay. Cool. Okay. And so it's going to be worth it. Worth the wait. Winter's longbow. Clicked on it.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
And you do that in the chat, can't you?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, you can click the button on the damage you just rolled. It says Moon Touch Longbow and it'll click your damage.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, you're moving Hunter's Mark onto it as well, are you?
Yeah, I will, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that is total of 12 damage. Yeah, it looks like it's taken some serious damage. The arrow comes straight through the mushroom man, and it seems to wobble and totter about a bit, but it's still moving towards you slowly. That's you done, I think. Holden.
Strike one.
Moxie.
How many moves? Is it just 6 I can move?
It's 30 feet, which is 6 squares. But if you want, you can also use your action to dash and move again.
No, I'll just move 6 squares and then firebolt the closest it reaches, done it one.
What's the range on fireball?
120.
Yeah, that's in. That's like 60 feet away.
Oh, is it? Oh. Oh.
There's a little measury thing.
Yeah. Oh, right.
You see that little ruler?
Oh, yeah.
Click that.
Ah, I see.
you can then like measure.
Pardon me, everyone. Sorry.
Fucking disgust me.
I had cheese last night, and I can't have cheese, and it's not good.
Forbidden cheese.
Oh,
You
it was
must never eat it.
the best
delicious
kind of cheese.
forbidden cheese.
Yeah, but what you don't
It tastes all the
understand,
better.
what you don't understand about this
All the
is that
better for it.
Leanne's not supposed to eat cheese, so we went to a pub where I was playing a gig. Leanne ordered a halloumi salad, being aware that she can't have cheese, which then didn't turn up. It just turned up a load of deep-fried halloumi with pickled fucking watermelon. Now, Leanne can't eat batter at all, so I had to eat that, and the pickled watermelon was horrific. So then we had
I thought it was alright.
It was awful. So then we had to complain and say, look, this is the wrong meal. And the guy was like, oh, well, what did you order? I'm like, the halloumi salad. And he went, right, and what's that? I was like, you fucking work here, mate. And then he was like, oh, I'm going to have to go get the manager. Why do you have to get the manager? Somebody has fucked up. Bring us the right food. So then he brought the manager. We had to go through it all again. And then he went, oh, well, you'll have to come and pay again. It's like, well, no, you fucked up. And eventually, this guy went back to the bar. Leanne went with him and paid again. And then about 45 minutes later, this food still hadn't turned up. So I went to the bar to get some drinks. I was like, oh, I've ordered some food, right? There was no one at the bar but me. There was 7 staff. It took them 15 minutes to get me my 4 drinks. The lad who served me, I had to tell him what my order was 5 times before he remembered the 4 drinks. And then he came and just stood gormlessly at me, and I went, and what about the food that I ordered? He went, oh, I don't deal with food. I was like, well, get someone who does!
Wow, where was that?
It was in Nottingham, a place called Via Fossa. But eventually, like within about 2 minutes after that, the food turned up, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, how has it suddenly appeared so quickly? And I was like prodding the halloumi to see if it was warm, and it was. But yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. It was like an hour and a half.
I was starting to lose it.
Anyway, Moxie, what have you done?
I've done it. I've done it.
8 damage. Yeah, you killed this little fella. Back to the top of the round. They're moving! Oh no, Darwin! Oh no! They're very slowly moving out of your fairy fire square! But they're not out yet. Tabitha, it's you.
Oh. No, I'll just fling another Eldritch Blast in their direction.
Radio. This will be advantage because of Darwin's fairy fire.
Have a look on the please can help with them. If that's or you can just try to go into it.
I don't think so.
What the hell? Why is that blue?
Why is it blue?
Oh, because... Yeah, but it's normally green.
Oh.
I don't know why it's blue. That's weird. But yeah, it's a crit. So roll damage.
Nice.
It means you roll your d10 twice, add them together. So it takes 20 damage.
This particular violet fungus just explodes in a shower of little mushroomy pieces, and this greenish goo that comes out of it just splatters its mates with its innards, basically. And Fergus, who's down here actually watching all this, it looks a little horrified and starts to vomit. Anything else, Tabitha?
No, that's it for now, thank you.
Okay, Woo.
As Woo starts running, you can hear some music from the trees go bam, 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 and he gets this mushroom here, and he's going to try like a Hadouken, try a Dragon Punch, we call it. I'm crouching down as I come up, and I'm going to try my first hit on him. So
Okay.
let's see. Advantage on it, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just click it so I won't get a crit. But yeah,
That's a hit.
Did my first damage to it, 9, and then I'm going to do a flurry of blows on him.
Cool.
In up with a Tatsumaki fun kick as it goes. Do it again. It's again. I'll do it twice anyway, and then damage.
And that's enough.
Oh.
So
And then I'm moving back.
the punch knocks about half the cap off the top of the mushroom, and the follow-up kick, your foot just goes straight through the soft body of this fungus mushroom. It collapses to the floor almost in 2 halves.
Spin off in a martial artist way, like with "You win" going off in the background.
Okay. Next up is Uther.
Okay, I was debating running in. There's no point there. My legs are old, so I'm just gonna move up to the front here and just gonna await the inevitable death of this one mushroom. And yeah, that'll do me.
Okay, then it's Darwin.
Actually, I'll move there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Over here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to thorn whip that remaining gem.
Okay. Is that some sort of save from me? Or is that just a straight attack from you?
No, I think it's just a straight attack.
Okay. That's a hit. Okay.
1. Take that.
And you pull it towards you?
Yeah. Just says I pull it.
Okay. And it is... Is it prone? No, it's not prone. Alright, anything else?
Excellent.
No, that's me.
Okay. Alright, Dukal.
Going to throw the javelin.
Mm-hmm.
It's still affected, Dave.
Yep.
It's out of range, but it's it sticks on it for 1 minute.
Yeah, it's concentration, isn't it? So yeah, so you get advantage on your attack, Dukal. Or do you? No, you don't, do you? Because you're out of 30 feet, so it's just straight attack.
See if I can move from it.
Javelins are old school. Man.
Why is it doing that? Stop that.
How do you do that? That's amazing.
Right, on the left-hand side, on the menu, there's like a little ruler.
I can't even click myself now. Can't even click myself to move myself. I don't know what's going on.
Strange. Try
It was
refreshing.
working a minute ago. Yes. Oh. Taking a while.
Okay, so you have that.
There. Yeah, I put me in.
So if you roll a 1, it always fails. If you roll a 20, it's always fails, regardless. So, like, you might need a score of when you roll 30.
Oh.
If you would roll that roll, like,
And that's what I remember.
so you get it.
Say again, sorry?
I'm in rain. I'm in now because I'm in rain.
Yeah, okay.
You roll.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can.
Johnny, have you got a fan blowing on you?
I have. Do we turn it off?
No, you don't. I don't want you to turn it off. I don't want you to sweat. Although it won't really matter because I won't smell you. But could you like change the sensitivity on your mic a bit, maybe? Just turn the sensitivity down a little bit or something, so it don't pick up all your fan noise.
Yeah, sure.
Cheers. Right, a 9 does hit actually. Roll damage.
Damage.
7. Okay. Javelin is now wedged in this mushroom man's body. Anything else?
I am just going to go, take that, you bastard.
Rightio. Voldron. It is you.
Hey. Me. Okay. I'll turn it off. So it's not too bad. Okay. 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 Right then. So I will shoot that final mushroom creature after moving.
Okay. You're at advantage.
Okay. And then just try and finish it off. Just need to get like a Wi-Fi booster in this garage. It's not the best. Okay. Advantage. Then. One second. Into longbow.
That's a crit. Roll damage.
Ooh.
That is absolutely more than enough damage to kill this mushroom. Bizarrely, somehow this single arrow seems to make this mushroom explode, just like the earlier one, showering the area in spores and juice. You're out of combat. The mushrooms are all dead.
Let's spread out. There isn't mushroom.
Oh dear.
There you go. And with that, Aldrin sweeps his cloak, disappears into the darkness. In shame.
The pun master! He sweeps in, strikes, and then disappears into the night. Okay.
Leaving a trail of destruction in his wake.
Alright, so...
Little juice.
So, you're out of combat now. It's over to you guys.
Okay. Well, that was an experience worthy of the sagas. As he says, as he picks up a bit of this mushroom and sniffs it and then throws it away.
It smells smells slightly foul, slightly rancid, like it's gone off.
Ooh, you don't want that.
Oh.
No, it's nothing to salvage.
There was some tree lips you could have had, Bolton.
I'm sorry, I missed that note. I missed that note. So.
Can't be as bad as when was it Stuart was harvesting anus.
Orc anuses.
Then he made it into a bag.
Yeah, he was given,
Ah!
he had a mission to collect orc ears, but he misinterpreted it as orc anuses, and then was trying to sew them together to make a bag.
What, like chain mail was he
Yeah.
trying
A
to...
sieve.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Oh,
Nice.
God.
Oh,
Nice.
God, why?
Email.
What a trendsetter.
Okay, yeah, it's over to you guys now. Do whatever you want. You can move about. You're not under any restrictions. You can talk to each other. You can interact. Explore the environment. Return back to the ship. Do whatever you want. It's all on you now.
We're here for a reason, aren't we? I can't remember what it,
No, well, it's been.
what it was.
Seems like so long ago. You were here to find the journal of Alice Lisich's dad, which Uther has found.
Ah, okay.
So Woo's gonna go. Is the mission complete? Can we go back and get tea?
Get what?
Get a cup of tea.
Well,
Well, we've cleared the area. We might as well make one here.
Sounds most excellent.
Dave, can I examine the tree?
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
I put my teapot on the tree, start boiling on the fire there.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
That's
if you would
exactly
like,
what it's there for.
you can have a short rest. A short rest, you can
think-
still move
oh.
about and do simple things. It's just you can't do anything particularly strenuous. So if you wanted to take a short
I'm gonna
rest here,
meditate.
make a cup of tea, Woo, and Darwin can have a look at the tree.
Okay.
I am search my javelins I've thrown, Dave.
Yep. Yeah, you can retrieve all them.
I'm going to retrieve.
Can I retrieve my dart from the fungus's eye as well then?
Give me a perception or investigation check, Woo, to see if you can find it. A bit smaller than a javelin, easily lost. Yep, you found the dart. It's
Oh, right, I don't-
fallen out of the corpse. The corpses of these mushroom things seem to be decomposing very quickly. And you find the dart in amongst all this sludgy bits of mushroom.
Affect the next person spawns.
Just a second. So what sort of tea are you making, Woo? Is it normal tea, or are you making one of your specialties?
Make a specialty.
Specialties.
Grums.
Novelty.
Okay. Give me a tea brewing roll.
Oh.
Oh, let's just read about a couple of things. Okay. E.
Okay, so it takes 10 minutes to make enough tea for 2 people. Of course,
1 minute.
if you can acquire a bigger teapot, you could make enough tea for everyone.
I know, but
Side quest.
The worthy use of a hero's time.
I can't find my tea roll. Is that a survival roll or is that roll?
Let's have a look at your character sheet. It is.
If I just not got my character sheet open big enough.
I'm not even sure where it is, to be honest. Let me. Oh, right. So on the left-hand side, where your skills are, below your skills, you've got a little box for tool proficiencies and custom skills. Tea brewing is in there.
Tea brewing. Let's see, my tools. Oh yeah, tea brewing was
Okay.
tea.
Right. So who are you sharing the tea with? Because you can make enough for 2.
Oh. Who needs it? Who needs some tea? Woo says first person, first come, first served.
Go on then. Just walk past it. Just walk past as he holds it up.
Okay, so for the next hour,
You
Woo-
read my mind, Woo.
For the next hour, Wu and Voldran both have advantage on wisdom skill checks and wisdom saving throws.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Must have been a good brew.
How many hit dice is it per short rest, Dave?
Yeah, so this is going to take about an hour altogether, this short rest. So you can use your hit dice if you want to try and get hit points back. Any abilities you might have that are regenerated over a short rest also get regenerated now.
I'm gonna get my guitar out and sing.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my
Brewing the
flute
brewing the
out.
brewing the brewing the tea, the drinking the drinking the drinking the drinking the tea.
Voldran plays the flute, so basically it sounds almost like it's lovely after you saying we're brewing the tea, just in the background.
Voldran and Moxie having a little short rest jam. I'd like you both to give me a performance check, please.
You were shit.
Oh, no.
Probably.
No,
Always.
Performance. There we go. Where is that?
Okay, so Wu, you get all your
yeah.
key back as well, don't you, on a short rest?
How do you roll hit dice?
Right, so on your character sheet, where it says hit dice, below your hit
Not bad,
points,
yeah.
you should be able to click on the word hit dice. And you can roll it up to the number of times you've got hit dice.
Well, that was. Is that a good performance or a bad performance?
That's a good
Is that
performance,
good?
yeah.
Spectacular.
It's a hit
Spectacular.
dice, no?
And as I put my flute away, I'm just gonna blow the end. That. With a smug look on my face, and then just tuck it into my.
This is.
And then just go. We nailed it.
This is by the way. This is the
Of
second
course
time.
we did.
This is the second time
Yeah.
that Voldran and Moxie have performed an impromptu jam, and they're sort of like getting into in tune with each other, if you will. The first time it was a little bit weird. Voldran was playing, some weird, moody, dark elf shit. Moxie was playing some bizarre fucking fey jazz, but. Now, this is the second time they've done it. They've both got a feel for what the other's doing, and they're starting to mimic each other's styles a little bit and meet somewhere in the middle, like a
fusion.
It's like a fusion between death metal and fey jazz. All it needs really now to finish it off is like Dokal in the background going.
Then we
Go,
could tour the
go.
taverns.
Yeah. We can make a fortune. Touring the top.
Oh no, we're not playing this game again.
All right,
With the tea, sir.
is anyone else using any hit dice or doing anything else?
Deal with a hit dice of damage.
Well, come here.
I've used a couple of hit dice, Dave.
Cool.
You have 16 out of 21. What's your constitution? So you'll roll d8. So down. So we're going to short rest. Your short rest doesn't work properly.
None of them do.
Mine did on Darwin.
Why? What does it do for druids?
I see what you mean. Well, no, I just clicked the short rest button, and if you look at Darwin, it says, yeah, hit die. Hayden's did as well.
No, Hayden rolled his independently.
Oh, well.
I just saw something.
Oh, well, doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, so Alison got. Yeah, see, she rolled. I clicked on short rest, and then it said, how many hit dice do you want to use?
Yeah, it doesn't do other stuff though, like.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Like, for example, Wu gets his key points back on a short rest. It doesn't do that. And,
You get your spells back, yeah.
And Warlocks get the spell slots back, don't they? That doesn't work with that short rest button either. I think it's a work in progress.
Druids get their animal forms back.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so, right. Let me
What does the hit dice thing actually do then in a short rest?
So you hit dice. Basically, you've got a pool of dice that you can roll to gain hit points back. I think you get one per level, so you should have 3. You might have already used some, I don't know. So you can roll as many as you want, or none at all, and it'll regenerate hit points. And you don't get those back until you perform a long rest, so an overnight sleep. And when you perform a long rest, you get back half of your hit dice. So, you can burn them all in a day, basically, but then the next day you won't have as many.
Do
So I
Stuart's
try and use
arms.
one now to get the hit dice back, then I'd have to long rest to get that hit dice back.
So you can use as many as you want now to regenerate hit points, but you won't get those hit dice back until a long rest.
I'll do that. Use one, I think.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yay! Excellent.
You can use more if you want.
Yeah, I use that.
Okay, so that's 13 hit points altogether.
If you want hit dice left.
Okay, anyone else doing anything during this short rest? It's about an hour it takes, a short rest.
Just going to go and retrieve my arrows.
Give me a perception check, please. See if you can find any. Which, by the way, is a wisdom check. So you get advantage thanks to Woo's tea.
Oh. Fantastic. So
14. So you find 3 of the arrows you fired. So you can increase your arrow count by 3.
Excellent stuff. Was one of them a staff metal arrow?
Oh yeah, you did fire one of them last time, didn't you, at the tree? So you can have one of those back as well. Yeah.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Thank you. Fantastic. Feel good about that.
Good old tea.
Oh, that was first class tea. It really was. It really was. Nothing wets the whistle ready to play the tea making song better than a nice cup of tea. and then I just get out his whistle and go, and then just put it back into his coat.
Okay, so at the end of this short rest, the tree by now as well has stopped burning. It didn't seem to burn for that long, really.
Yeah, I think we're going to get back to exploring in a minute.
So
I rolled a 16 on the investigation of the tree day.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Okay. As you're looking at this tree, you see nestled in the branches, sort of where the 2 main branches come out of the trunk. There's what looks like a piece of worked wood, maybe an inch or so in diameter, and it looks about 6 inches long, and it looks like this little bit of wood's been stuck in the tree. Doesn't look like it's part of the tree.
Oh, it's a Gulthius tree, Dave.
So yeah, I think we had the story of the Gulthius tree before, didn't we? There is a legend of a tree that was grown from the stake that was used to kill a vampire. Uth has heard the story as well. He heard that one such thing was killed about 20 years ago by a group of adventurers from the Baldur's Gate Adventurers League.
Can I wrestle that piece of wood free, Dave?
Give me a strength check. Yep, you managed to work it free, pull it out. It is indeed a wooden stake, a little over 6 inches long, shaped into a point and hardened in some way, and the pointy end is blackened, as though stained by something. You suspect it might be blood. So you can add to your inventory a very, very harmless wooden stake.
Mhm.
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a definitely not cursed wooden stake, but it's definitely a very, very harmless wooden stake.
Oh, that's a relief. We'd hate anybody to have an accident.
I'm gonna trip over and
Land on the stake.
It's a haunted stake, and slowly, one by one, it kills all your party off through bizarre accidents. Valdrin sits down one day by the campfire. Ooh, shit! Ooh. Bleeds out within seconds. All right, over to you guys again. Whatever you want to do. You've had your short rest.
Go back to the ship.
Is your clan.
Let us. Have we looked around and found this book yet? Have we? Is that?
We've got the book.
It's less of a book, Valdrin, and more of a like a sheaf of papers.
Weren't you listening to Sentinel?
No.
When he told you it wasn't a book repeatedly, over and over again.
I was
Yes,
stood
I
next,
tend to-
I was stood next to Valdrin. I couldn't hear anything.
I tend to zone out when people repeat themselves.
How ironic then that you were repeating yourself about the weave and you didn't hear what he said.
I'll snatch your weave in a moment, DM.
I'm not even here. You can't touch me.
Who are you talking to?
Everyone's looking at Valdrin like, what the fuck? Is this
His head
elf
again.
mad? Who's he talking to?
He is mad, of course he is.
I'm talking to the trees. The dead tree.
time in the
A tree has no lips to talk with.
But it's kind of tree with no lips yet mumble. Philosophy from the drow there. So random, completely random.
Okay, so
Don't
what are
get
you
lippy
doing?
with me. What am I going
We're
to
gonna
do?
finish exploring this place before we leave, or you guys just want to split?
Let's split.
I think we've got what we came for.
I've had my
I think
fill
we
of
should
this
split the
place.
party.
Gives me the creeps. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Same.
Yeah.
I agree with Luther. Let's go.
Yes, it's
With a fungal
Creepy, it
infection.
really is.
yes, it's a bit woody for my liking. Let's
In
make
STD, Satanic Tree Den.
Let's make like a tree and leave.
Full of strange spirits.
Oh! Woulda, shoulda, coulda. As I stare at the dead tree.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Alright.
This one's hitting madness.
I'm going to pick up. Valdrin picks up a little bit of wood off the ground and goes, "There's no point sticking around for that." Anyway,
Oh, God.
Quick,
I know.
get him out of the pun
Let's
village.
go.
And deep front logs, there's a little stick. And I was like, oh my god, the tree's had a child.
Where there is death, there is also rebirth.
Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey.
Apparently.
Okay,
Are we off to the ship?
so you're heading back to the ship.
Yeah.
You should be able to see the landing screen now. Over in the right-hand side in that little box where it says marching order, I'd just like you to position yourself in the order that you're walking on the return journey, just so I know who's at the front, who's at the back, things like that, for no particular reason.
I'll linger at the back. I took
course you
point
will.
last time. I'll wait and see if people dive in front of me first.
Fergus,
I'll try to stop you Boofer.
Yeah. Can I see the?
Fergus, by the way, climbs up your clothes, Moxie, and gets onto your shoulder for this trek back.
Alright.
You can't
Stay
do
where I
that.
am if that's alright.
Okay.
The fuck? I can't collect.
Squishes in the
leave
middle.
myself in, Dave. Can you put me at the front of the Luther?
Yep.
I'll try and reload, but it might take a while. Shit. Oh, okay.
Okay, everyone happy with where they are?
Can I go to the centre of the map and find a tree there before I leave?
the center of the map and find a tree. Yeah.
That's something.
Hmm? What's going on? Hmm?
Yeah, so.
So I'm going to, yeah.
Oh, it's not the full map. We got close to examining it all.
Yeah, I'm going to knock the dynamic lighting off so you can see the whole thing if you want.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a couple of trees around here in the middle.
Yeah, around about there. We're going to go carve an oak leaf for Sylvanas and pray for the land.
Okay.
Pray that it might find balance again.
Cool.
It's cursed. It's a very strange place.
Tainted.
Yes, it's seen better days.
The land is cursed, but Sylvanas' will it may yet return to nature.
Just got to practice jumping high while we're waiting.
I like the idea that like Darwin's performing this ancient ritual carving and everyone else is watching, you know, Saisley and Woo's in the background like a hyper child just jiggling around. Can we go yet?
the power of the tea.
Okay, right, so let's have a look back at that order of marchery. Okay, so on the way back to the ship, it takes you maybe half an hour or so to walk to the clearing, and excuse me, you eventually reach this clearing. You push through a few bushes into this large space, and you see the ship there, the Emerenyl, hanging almost silently above the clearing where you left it, 30 or so feet off the ground. Its sails are furled, and a thick chain snakes down from one side of the hull, ending in a large greenish-hued orb, like a rough piece of stone that rests on the ground and gently pulses with arcane light, anchoring the vessel to the earth. And there's this very faint hum of power coming from the ship as it bobs around slightly in the air, buffeted by the faint spring breeze. And you can hear laughter coming from the top deck of the ship. Feminine, slightly haughty laughter. It's definitely Lady Roth. The rope ladder that you used to descend from the ship when you arrived is not currently present. But what is present, shimmying up the chain that connects the arcane anchor to the Emerenyl, are a pair of tall humanoid creatures. They're muscular, reddish skin, dressed in what looks like pretty good quality chainmail. They have iron-banded shields slung over their shoulders and long swords in scabbards at their hips. Because contrary to what Baldur's Gate 3 would have you believe, weapons can be placed in scabbards on belts. They don't have to all hang mysteriously on your back. At the point where the anchor meets the ground, stand another 3 of these creatures watching their 2 companions scrabble up this anchor chain. Hobgoblins, you realise. Smarter, meaner, more ruthless than your average goblin. They are hobbish, one might say. One of them holds a longbow. Another wields a staff of some kind. He wears lighter leather armour than the others. And the final one of these 3 is almost a foot taller than the rest of them, much more heavily muscled. And he leans on the pommel of a huge greatsword, watching his companions struggle up the chain. And then his eyes snap to the 7 of you as you emerge into the clearing. And he straightens a little. He hefts this huge blade in one hand, effortlessly, casually almost, lowers it to one side. It's not an aggressive manoeuvre, but he's clearly readying himself for trouble. Maybe some of you have encountered hobgoblins before. You've all definitely heard of them, their reputation for cruelty, their warlike nature. Darwin, Moxie and Wu, you faced one back in the cave in the Feywild. It seemed to be in charge of the goblins that were kidnapping the Myconids. The shadow will punish you, it said with its dying breath. Everybody make a perception check, please.
I was going to say, is there any way we can check if it reminds us of...
To get advantage?
Yep.
You and Voldrum do, yeah. Uther doesn't see them.
Where are my glasses? My glasses!
I love the fact that everyone else is rolling really high and Uther's just stumbling blindly into the clearing. Hasn't even noticed they're there.
Yeah, so go all the way down to this section. Looking at number.
I do not think Moxie is at advantage.
Brian gets a 22, you get a 19.
The answer's run off. She just rolled. I think she's so ashamed that she rolled with advantage when she shouldn't have done that she's run off. Oh no, here she is. You rolled at advantage for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, so everyone in your group, literally everyone, with the exception of Uther, literally, like, honestly, Uther, everyone, like, spots these really obvious details. You're still walking into the clearing, unaware that there's actually a number of hobgoblins there. Maybe, you know, you're admiring the scenery or the ship or wondering what Lady Roth's laughing at up there.
Bit of glare.
But the rest of you, you notice that these hobgoblins are all dressed very similarly. There's a common theme to the armour and the clothing that they wear beneath the armour. One of them, the biggest one, is clearly wearing slightly more ornate chainmail. One of them's wearing studded leather, but there are similarities in design across all these different sets of armour, and the word that comes to your minds is uniform. And Wu, Darwin and Moxie, they are dressed exactly like the hobgoblin back in the Feywild. Irus, knock knock, says the largest. Wu, you understand what he means. He speaks in goblin. Yeah, that's what startles you into realising there are people here, Uther. You are now aware something's happening. And
Look out! There's hobgoblins there!
Will I recognise the uniform? Can I use my wild shape and black?
Hang on a sec.
I get a preempted.
So, Wu, I'm sending you a message. This is what they say in Goblin. Or the biggest one says. So, what you wanted to do, Darwin?
I want to get my wild shape as an action and my Philalac as a bonus action.
Cool. Yeah.
Before it kicks off.
Good. Group.
Hang on.
I'm flanked with hold.
Just hang on a sec. One of the goblins who was climbing up the chain drops to the ground and takes a few steps to his right. The other begins to, hand over hand, climb back down the rope, the chain. He's a little bit too high to just drop, so he's working his way back down the chain. Yeah, so, right. So at this point, Darwin, you get your spore cloud up, you ready your shillelagh, and Wu, what are you saying?
I'm saying, Goblin, your shoelace is untied.
Give me a persuasion check.
Glorious.
The goblin never takes his eyes off you, and hobgoblin, sorry, never takes his eyes off you, and he looks at you and says, "I am wearing chainmail."
I'm going to just stare down at my bare feet.
The largest one. None of them are moving aggressively. One of them's coming down the chain. The largest one looks over you all and says, "This your ship."
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one of you, Luciana Roth?
I'm Luciana Roth. And so is my wife.
Okay.
No, I am Lucian.
All right. Okay, so Uther and Voldron both confess to being Luciana Roth. The hobgoblin says, "Krasunai Anakatati." Wu. He says something.
Translate to the group.
I say, what's he on
Yes. Against your warlock spell save. Everything within 10 foot.
Ready up, people! They're coming in hot.
The hobgoblins begin to move towards you.
I'm going to say back to them, I'm going to say... you know what I mean? You'll know what that means.
Yep, I totally understand that. Yep, you're right.
Just
That's some deep goblin insults.
It is, they should be really pissed at me now.
Yeah.
Some wisdom save as well. Yeah. You should
Right, let me just,
change mine. Yeah. Right.
Okay, I'm just going to move Uther a little bit further ahead of everyone else because he failed his perception check and didn't realise what was going on.
No!
Why can't I get rid of that? Oh, okay. All right.
There we go. These goblin nonsense.
All us bastards.
Okay, I would like everyone please to click on their token and then roll initiative.
I say, I like that knobbly stick.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, hang on.
I had to get my hands on that knobbly shaft.
Just ignore that.
How do you roll initiative?
Comment.
Roll initiative.
Select your...
By clicking on your token.
You can just click on your character sheet, can't you?
Yes, so select your token. Select your token on the map, and then click the initiative button on your character sheet.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Pardon me.
It doesn't translate if you use it on there. Right.
Is this 10 order?
Yeah. Alison rolled a 6, Dave.
Okay. This is getting fucking ridiculous. I swear, every time I have, like, some sort of named character or something with some decent abilities or something, I roll a 1 for initiative. Every fucking time.
Oh,
Stab Laura between the eyes, that guy.
Who's got the one? In mugging.
Metagamer.
Well, no, I mean, he's the leader. His name is literally Hobgoblin Leader. So, you know.
Hobgoblin with knobbly stick. Gotta watch out for that.
Sounded like Davros there, Al.
That's what I always aspire to was Davros. He's like my
Exterminate!
Metagamer.
Okay, so at this point, Wu yells the warning that, you know, shit's going down. These guys are not friends. Two of them... sorry, this guy down here is slowly sort of edging around your group. This one here is still currently hanging on the chain. He's about 15 feet up in the air. And he's climbing hand over hand quite fast to get back down the chain. So, combat commences. Uther, top of the round. You're pretty quick for an old man. What have you got?
I'm going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go into defensive stance or dodge. I'll go for dodge as my action. And I'm going to say, the only good goblin is dead goblin.
Yay, campaign crossover!
And yeah, so that'll be my go. I'll just move and I'll go into dodge as my action.
Okie dokie. Moxie, it's you.
Oh,
Fergus is still on your shoulder at this point as well.
alright. Oh, I'm just gonna. Imagine we're just going into combat, are we?
It certainly looks like that.
Yeah.
Wu has yelled a warning that these guys are up to no good, basically. He understands what the goblins were saying. They were all saying, let's try and sell them some cosmetic products. And Wu was like, haha, this'll fuck everyone up. They're all bad guys.
We come in peace. I'll say that.
So, please, we have wounded children. Help us. Wu was like, they're all pricks. Kill them.
I will shoot this. Sorry.
Are you alright there? You having a little
Yeah,
moment?
yeah. This one's sliding down.
He's climbing hand over hand on this chain, yeah.
Just want to shoot the chain. Thought that would be quite hilarious.
It's the anchor for the ship, just to let you know what the chain is.
Oh, our ship.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying you can, but it is the anchor for the ship.
I will get him then.
I mean, you are an agent of chaos, so.
Appears to be.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're going to attack him, make a shot.
I can do with a long rest. I've just got nothing but cantrips. But off we go.
I splurged all my spell slots trying to save Wu when he buggered off on his own in the last game.
It's almost like there's a lesson to be learned there.
Never mind.
One you'll never learn.
Never. We refuse.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oof, that'll do.
13. 13 misses, unfortunately. Just goes wide.
I didn't realise I clicked already.
Sorry.
Never mind.
Got any movement or a bonus action?
Yeah, but I'm staying here.
Okay. Next up is the hobgoblin with a knobbly stick.
Oh god.
The hobgoblin with a knobbly stick is going to
Knobbly stick.
raise his knobbly stick high above him, and he's going to. Ooh.
Right. You don't need these two.
Yeah, he's going to move to here, raise the knobbly stick high above his head, point at Uther, and there is a crack of thunder, and an arc of lightning comes down from the sky straight into the knobbly stick, and it channels through his body and out of his finger straight at Uther, and it barrels through Uther. And I would like Uther, Wu, Darwin, and Voldrum to make a dexterity saving throw as this lightning bolt just arcs through all four of you.
Oh
my goodness.
Goodness me.
Now I need to know what his spell save DC is. It is 13. So,
I'm not at disadvantage.
I'm assuming that one that says Allison is actually Darwin. James, you're muted.
Yeah, but she's got slightly different decks to me.
Is that Darwin's?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I
did actually re-roll at the bottom when I realised I'd done it on her instead of me. You only use that for 11.
Yeah, so Voldrum fails the dex save.
Oh, shit.
Everyone else passes.
Oh dear. You got me.
You all get hit. It just changes the amount of damage you take. So 12, 13, 14, 18, 20. Voldrum, you take 23 lightning damage.
Ah!
Wow.
Woo, Darwin,
no need for that.
Uther, you take 11 lightning damage.
Wow, that's heavy damage, right there.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of
was
lightning
that-
damage.
11
Was that,
safe
20,
effect,
was that 22?
23, sorry, for you, Voldron. 11 for Woo, Uther, and Darwin.
Oof, bloody hell. No. Ow.
And then it is Woo.
Ow.
No.
Am I health? Alright, okay. That's not very good, is it?
20.
Not very good. What was there?
He just cast death at me.
Didn't he?
He did.
The gloves are off, Johnny.
Ow, that really hurt.
That really chafed. That lightning.
That chafed a bit. Thank God I'm not wearing chainmail.
Yeah.
It's been even worse.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
put that
I'm hoping you take more damage from it if you've got
at
armor
the
on, like
of the
metal
stick
armor.
one.
There's
That makes sense.
certain things that do that. Lightning bolt isn't one of them.
Okay.
What were you saying? Sorry, Hayden?
I'm gonna die of the stick. Goblin.
Okay.
Oh, that hurt a bit.
That is a hit on Knobbly Stick Man.
He's fucking gonna die now from that. If he doesn't come in first.
It's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Will my health bar go down at the end of the turn? Will it on Aldrin? I've changed my wounds in the.
It has gone down on mine. If it hasn't gone down on yours,
right.
it's just lag. You can refresh your screen and it'll fix that. Darwin, have you changed
Yeah,
your
no.
hit points?
I lost 11 temporary hit points.
Go fuck yourself then. Yeah, temporary hit points. Yeah, I'm a fucking turtle. Anyway. What's next? Dukal is
Power
next.
right there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to reload again.
Say again, sorry.
Heroes in a
I'll
hell.
click on it. So I'm just reloading again. It keeps doing
Alright.
that thing where I can't click myself. I don't know why. It's fucking shite.
Click yourself before you wreck yourself.
Click yourself before you dick yourself. That's basically what it's. Okay.
If you look carefully, guys, as well, you'll see that I have lovingly recreated a midday shadow of Emerenyl on the middle of the map.
Yes, I can see that. It's very creative, Dave. Well,
I didn't really do it. I'm lying. It was I stole it.
you did well.
I know. I'm good at stealing. I made a good sleight
rogue.
of roll.
Yeah, that knobbly stick guy needs to
I'm
die. Really,
Dave,
doesn't he?
now I'm going to throw a
Yeah.
javelin at the knobbly stick guy.
Go for it.
Just waiting for the thing to load up. Give me a sec. It's been skipped now.
Don't you dare say he disappears in a puff of smoke.
I should be within 30 feet.
That's what I'm imagining.
It's
Shazam.
normal.
Has Leanne had her go?
Yep.
Yeah.
I missed.
11 days.
Okay. An 11 misses, I'm afraid. The knobbly
Wait a
stick
minute,
man
wait,
just...
wait. I've got
Matrix
inspiration.
is
I'll
behind
wait till next turn.
You what, sorry?
I've got inspiration. I've
Okay.
got thing. Can I roll again?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
that's
use your
okay.
inspiration point and make another attack. Inspiration. That's more like it. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Yeah.
You do, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
You're not currently raging, though, are you?
Don't think.
Unless you're raging as a bonus action.
I think I'll just rage when I'm in combat, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, you have to trigger it, don't you?
Roll 5d8. Totals how many? hit points of creatures this
Let's have a look.
can affect.
So yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Potentially.
It's not that down to 8.
So yeah, so you can
so,
rage
yeah,
as a bonus action. All right. So that's 7 damage to the man with the knobbly stick.
We're chipping away at him.
Next up is Voldrum.
Okay, I'm gonna move here and fire a star metal arrow at him.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Kill
So,
Nobby Stickmaster.
I will try my very best to kill him because he nearly just killed me. So he needs to pay for that.
It's not very nice.
Okay. Let's go. Star metal arrow. When it hits, I hope it will. Okay, and I'm going to Hunter's Mark on that guy if I can.
So hang on a sec. Hunter's Mark. It's been more than an hour, so your original Hunter's Mark will have gone, but you can cast it again because I think you've got 1 spell slot left, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm going to cast it again.
Yep. So that'll be your last spell slot.
Okay, so do I just have to click on my spells and just cast it?
No, you just do. It's just cast. Just reduce your spell slots by 1, and then
cool.
click the little ticky box for Hunter's Mark in your attacks, and it'll add it onto the damage when you roll.
Okay.
And then in future, it just happens from then on when you attack. But on your turn as a bonus action, you can move it to different targets for the next hour.
Okay. Groovy. So Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark's on there. That's good. And then I'm just going to fire the moon touch longbow.
Oh, that's a miss. Unfortunately, the star metal arrow goes whizzing off somewhere.
Oh bollocks!
Hang on. That's also a critical miss.
Right.
Oh no. So it might be an accidental hit.
I would like you to, yeah, it could potentially...
Nice try, Johnny.
It could. No, it could, he's right. It could do all sorts of things. I'd like you to roll a d20, please, Johnny.
Does it shoot through the chain of the ship? And
It could hit Uther. It could hit one of his companions. He could snap your bowstring. That's nothing. That's just a normal miss. So it doesn't hit anything particularly worthwhile or bad. Anything else? Is that you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
Darwin.
At the moment, I'm just gonna sigh a bit and go, ugh, as my hair is a bit singed. Well, like, oh, terrible. Continue.
Darwin, it is you and you are muted.
Yeah, we were in a meta discussion.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
You can talk about Facebook as much as you want. Don't bother me.
6 to there. Oh yeah. Right. Let's aim a fairy fire at this point.
A fairy fire. Okay.
Fire. That's my last level 1, so that's just my last spell slot, to be honest.
Cool. Let's something like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so all these guys are suddenly lit up by... what colour is your fairy fire, James? It says blue, green and violet, but I personally think whatever fucking colour you want.
I think it was almost certainly pink, like in World of Warcraft. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was pink in World of Warcraft.
It was, yeah. I should know, I druided it up many times. But I was normally a healer. Okay, yeah, so that's they've advantage against all those guys now. Speaking of those guys, it is those guys. The first one down here at the south, he is going to rush 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Rushes at Voldron, bellowing in his guttural language, brandishing his sword and shield. That's his action as well, though, to dash. The other guy on the chain is going to... he's continuing to clamber along.
The whole
Plus
area.
one? Must be a plus one. Nice. Yep, he's fine. He's going to go... 5...
They all go before you. Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30.
But still,
Drops to the ground there.
they're anything like us.
And... 10, 15. He's going to rush at you, Uther. And the one with the bow... randomize who he's going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to shoot at Moxie.
No.
All right, he's going to shoot at someone else. No, he's not. He's going to shoot at Moxie. Does a 12 hit? I have no idea what your DC is, so...
I don't know, actually.
I do have a thing here. Hang on. Oh, your AC, rather.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, I think it's only 11.
Oh.
That's what it says on my thing, anyway. Yeah, it's only 11, so that hits.
Oh, no.
According to this, you've still got loads of spell slots.
Oh, I haven't.
I mean, it says you've used 1 spell slot.
No, he's more than that. I'm sure.
I mean, I remember you catching Witch Bolt, and then you were just using Firebolt the rest of the time.
Hang on. Where are my spell slots?
On spells. Scroll down, look. You've got 4 level 1 spell slots.
All right. I was looking at the wrong thing.
And you've got 1 level 2 spell slot. Because all you cast was Witch Bolt to kill the tree.
Oh,
You've
I
been
was
using
looking at
Firebolt.
I was looking at totally the wrong thing.
Yeah, you were, weren't you? Noob.
Forever noob.
So anyway, I've hit you with an 11, I believe.
God.
I think. I'm waiting for you to actually tell me that I've hit you.
Spells. What is it? Spell save.
AC on your first page.
AC. Oh no! Yeah, 11.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Oh.
And the Hobgoblin is also going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move to there. That's all the Hobgoblins. Those Hobgoblins. Anyway, Tabitha.
I am going to cast Sleep.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go for... can you say 18?
It's 18 inches away, but yeah, I get that.
Just behind the Hobgoblin with the knobbly stick.
I don't know why that's amusing me so much. I wrote it. Okay, so roll 5d8.
Hang on. I'm going to do it.
Oh, I'm doing it at 2nd level.
So that's 7d8 then.
Okay.
So you're casting it right behind. You're casting it here, are you? Right behind this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you roll your hit points and then choose who it affects?
Yeah. So it's based on who's closest, but those 2 guys are. Sorry, it's creatures within 20 foot in ascending order of their current hit points. So it's person with the lowest hit points first.
So I've got an inspiration point, Dave. Would that be any good for doing anything with right now?
No, not really. It's only for re-rolling like a d20 sort of thing, giving yourself advantage. So yeah, roll 5d8. See how many hit points you affect.
Right, clicking there. Yeah, 26.
26. Okie dokie. Let's have a look.
So it's anyone within 20 feet of the point, so she could go for Hobgoblin, Knobbly Stick, or Leader.
So yeah, so it starts with the guy with the lowest hit points within 20 feet, which is Hobgoblin with a knobbly stick. And you see him, just a second. You see him stumble slightly, and his eyes start to close, and then he slaps himself a few times on the face, glares at you, Tabitha. Doesn't seem to have affected him. Unlucky. That was incredible. Without metagaming too much, that was incredibly unlucky with your dice roll. That's all I'll say.
Well, I didn't get quite enough.
Anything else, Tabitha? It was a good idea as well. It was a really smart move, but it unfortunately didn't quite roll enough. I'd blame James because I think it was him that rolled the dice, wasn't it?
No, it was
I just
Always blame James.
Anything else, Tabitha?
no.
Okay, the big hobgoblin roars furiously, slamming his sword into his shield, and begins to head over towards everyone's favourite paladin of Bahamut, Uther. And he's going to...
Are hobgoblins fey in...
No.
No.
Are they gay?
Are they gay? Maybe. You are definitely hostile, that doesn't matter.
He's on well, I say he's on disadvantage if he's hitting.
15, 20,
You'd be up for
30. He's on disadvantage.
Well, I thought he said he was off for me. He's off for Jacal. Forget I said anything.
Hang on. No, yeah, I did mean he was off for Jacal, actually. I was going to send him after you, and then the other guy engaged him. So, yeah, he comes stomping towards Jacal with his great sword. And he's going to make two attacks with the great sword. One is a 6, and the other one is an 11. I'm pretty sure they don't hit.
no, Dave.
So yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm really glad that my special guy survived to the end to fucking ruin his turn. Then it's back to the top of the round. It's Uther.
Okay, am I on advantage to hit this gobbo next to me then?
You are,
That's
yeah.
The fairy fire. Okay, so I'll give him I'll use great weapon style and I'll attack that gobbo with the mace.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Oof. 22.
Yeah. How does he die, Alan?
I would just like to cave his head in, please.
Okay. He's
Keep it
rushing.
standard.
He's rushing at you as well, and as he comes running in with his sword and shield, you just go over the shield, bonk, smash his skull to pieces.
Fantastic. Okay, I'll make a move to here.
Wow.
And do a bonus attack. Since I killed that one.
Advantage?
Well.
For so many reasons.
Same again.
Oof. I think that's a hit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think that's meant to be like a -5, so it should be like 17.
Yeah, I don't know why it does it like that, but it is still a hit on this guy, yeah.
Another 22.
No, wow.
Nice. Yeah, you rush up behind this guy that's bearing down on Ducal, swinging his sword. Ducal's just dodging left and right, and you smash into his back with your mace, seeming to piss him off quite a lot. Anything else?
I'll go. Ha! That'll be my turn.
I swear that's what you've done every time you've hit something.
I
Next
just don't remember. I don't remember, so I just like playing Ufa in character that he forgets what he says. Does the same thing.
Moxie.
I'm gonna have to take a potion.
Okay. You can take potions as a bonus action.
All right.
Have you got a potion?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 2. Sorry, was I speaking a foreign language?
Yes.
/R space 2d4 plus 2. You heal 7 hit points. You still have an action and movement.
Hang on. Hang on.
I'm hanging.
I know you are. Where is my
Mind.
Ah. Yes. Sorry, how many did I heal? 7.
7.
Okay. I think I will attack this one on Boldrum. No.
What?
Hang on. No, hang on. What?
Sure.
The knob
Say
of
what?
dick.
I'm gonna get the knobbly stick guy.
Okay, what you were hitting him with?
Which bolt?
Witch bolt. Okay. So I believe you roll an attack for that, don't you?
Might as well witch bolt him.
Okay. Is it first level or are you upcasting it at second level?
I'll upcast.
Okay. So roll an attack. It's on your main page, I think, Witch Bolt.
Yeah. Oh! It just changed. What the heck? Did you just press something? Was that you?
It might be, but I didn't mean to do it. A 10. A 10 is not a hit,
No!
but it's at advantage as well because he's fairy fired, so he can roll again. A 16 is a hit. He's only wearing leather. Just a second before you do anything else. Right. I feel like I need to coach you a little bit sometimes. You do still have 2 sorcery points. I don't know if you can do much with that in this situation. You can use it to create spell slots, I know that, but I'm just checking that there's nothing you can do in particular. One creature doesn't have... No. Yeah. So you could change. You could spend a sorcery point to change the damage type, or to target a second creature with the same spell. But I'm just giving you options. You could do that. It doesn't change.
I know, you don't have to patronise me.
I'm not. I'm trying to help you. But if you're going to be shitty about it, then I won't help you anymore.
I'm tired and ill. Stop it.
That's why I was trying to help you, because I know you're not very well. So okay, so the 16 hits. So roll damage, please.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, actually, yeah.
2.
You said this was at level 2, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then knock your spell slots down. That doesn't seem like very much. How's that happened?
No.
It is your fault.
To get
Patronise me.
Okay, but remember, it is continuous. It's still on him, as long as you keep it on him. So not your spell slots, your level 2 spell slots down by 1. He's hits your friends with a lightning bolt. You've hit him with an eldritch bolt of purplish light. It doesn't seem to like it. Anything else? Okay.
No. Might be asleep by next round.
Oh, shush. Quit your whining.
No, I was nearly asleep just now.
Do you want a medal for being Hayden?
No.
I'll give you a Hayden Ward.
Thank
But
you.
I'll probably fall asleep by the time the ceremony comes.
It's now the hobgoblin with the knobbly sticks turn, and he's a bit annoyed now, and he's drags something out of a pouch at his hip, pushes it in his mouth, chews it for a moment, and then he belches, and this ball of fire just arcs across the field of battle, and it lands somewhere around there.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
God.
I hate this guy.
And I would like Darwin, Tabitha, Moxie, and Voldrum to make a Dex saving throw. I think.
I'm dead.
Is there any need for that? That's just fucking hostile.
All right,
Oh,
nice.
thank God.
Nice play.
Okay, Voldrum, because you are right on the edge of it, and you've rolled a crit, I'm going to let you roll dramatically to one side and completely avoid all damage.
I will do that.
You only have to move one square and you're out. Moxie, dexterity saving throw, please.
I don't know.
Have you? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah. My bad. Okay. You've all made your save, so you only take half the damage. What about the hobgoblin that's in there as well? His mate's in there. Let's see what happens to him. He makes it as well. So
AIDS.
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 1,
Hobgoblin AIDS.
4, 5. That is 5.
Very good hobgoblin.
So that's 10, 19.
Mate, a good hobgoblin.
21. So all of you take 10 fire damage as this fireball explodes.
Oof.
The hobgoblin himself, that even though he made the save, he's very nearly dead. He's a little bit scorched. So yeah, Tabitha, Darwin, Moxie, Voldron, you don't because you dodged clear of it.
Yes.
In 10. Oh.
And the hobgoblin moves over here and begins to chuckle to himself. And he's glaring at you, Moxie. Woo, it's your turn.
Oh no.
Okay, I am going to first off move. Yes, I've got advantage on this dude.
Yep.
Done 15 squares so far. And, I'm going to attack him. Oh, well, that's turn order. I'm going to like axe kick.
Down. Yeah, it'll take 2.
A second, press it. So first one, it's got advantage, but what? Shall I roll it again?
Yeah, you might get a crit.
Oh, that's the first. I'll do the damage for it. 7.
Okay. Righty-ho.
Next one.
Moxie, I need you to make a concentration check, by the way, because Witch Bolt is a concentration spell.
Right.
So it's Constitution saving throw.
By the way, we should have done the thing you said.
Oh,
What,
I
sorry?
don't get it.
Concentration.
So Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Your mic's about 4 foot from you again. I can't hear you.
Oh. Oh, hang on. Do I click this one?
No, that was right. Constitution.
Oh,
saving.
right.
So
Oh.
you failed your Constitution saving throw. Your Witch Bolt drops. Woo, the 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Last one with my key point.
That does.
But I'll just do it twice.
Yeah.
No. Again.
Okay. Pummeling him in his back repeatedly. He looks pretty fucked up, but he's still up.
1 minute, and then now I'm gonna piss off.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll go back there.
Then it's Ducal.
Is it a free action to draw my other axe out, Dave?
To do what, sorry?
Is it a free action to draw my other axe out?
It's a free action to draw one weapon, yeah. You've already got the other one in your hand, so yeah. You've now two
I
axes.
use one. Yeah, one or two of the javelin. Okay, so I'll be an advantage. I'm going to attack the boss man.
Okay.
So first one.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
How do you kill this very large hobgoblin?
Nearly I did.
I am going to chop his head off.
Okay. You behead him with a swift stroke from your axe. He had 2 hit points left after you hit him, Hayden.
It don't matter, Dave. I killed him. It don't matter. I'm
Good.
I just like I like people to know how close they were to killing someone.
I was trying to.
It doesn't matter. I just add it to my tally, which doesn't make any difference. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, it definitely doesn't mean anything. You're right. I don't keep track of these things.
Add it to my tally. It's fine.
So yeah, you've still got bonus action. You've still got movement.
Okay. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I use my other attack to attack the goblin with a double stick?
Yes.
Draw. And
That's a hit. You do get advantage on that as well, actually, because he's very fired up.
shall I roll it again?
Yeah, you may as well. You might crit. Okay, that's it. Yep, hit. Roll damage. Okay. Anything else?
So, everything out. I'm going to shout bastard twice, once while hitting, chopping the head off, and then once while hitting. Bastard!
Run along a bit. Bastard! Okay, Voldron, it's you.
Okay, I'm going to take out a still. Is this thing, this rock in front of me, is that elevated? Is that stopping my view?
Slight elevation, not enough to block your aim. It's maybe 2 or 3 feet higher than the ground.
I'm just going to like jump out of the way of that fireball, turn around and fire an arrow as I'm leaping out the way.
Yep.
That's all right.
Yep, cool.
Towards the hobgoblin.
Yep.
This one here. So I'm going to try and take him out. I'm at really close range. Does that help?
No, it doesn't change anything really.
Okay, cool. All right, groovy.
And he's not fire. He's not. It's not me you're disagreeing with. It's the rules.
Okay, the rules are legit.
The rules are wrong.
Bonus action first.
Okay, the rules are there.
Oh yeah, bonus action. Put Hunter's Mark on him as well.
Yeah, I missed.
You did with 14.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Anything else?
I'm going to draw one of my swords if I can.
Okay. Yeah, you can draw one for a free action. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Then Darwin.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There instead. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to donk this hobgoblin archer.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've lost my aura. Right, so
That's a hit.
2 hits. And I'll take that. 9 bludgeoning.
Bonk. The shillelagh clobbers the archer. He didn't like that. Anything else, Darwin?
So symbiotic halo. So if you could you make a Constitution saving throw? I'm going to hit him with my halo of spores for an extra D4 necrotic.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. That would be a 5.
Oh, take 1 damage.
Okay. Loads of little angry spores start to attack him. Anything else?
No, that's Darwin.
Okay. The hobgoblin's advancing on Voldron. Does a 16 hit, Voldron?
Oh. What does that mean?
What's your
Armor class.
AC?
AC.
Yeah, armor class. On the main page, your character sheet in the middle towards the top.
14.
Okay, so that's a hit. Second attack as well. Wait. No, he doesn't get a second attack. What am I talking about? That does 6 slashing damage to you, Voldrum.
Oh. 3.
The archer drops his bow, draws a sword, Darwin, turns on you. He does also have a shield on his back, but he hasn't got that yet. He draws this slightly curved, slightly ragged longsword. Takes a swing at you. 20 to hit, Darwin.
Hits.
That is 7 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Tabitha.
I am going to stay where I am, and I'm going to sling an Eldritch Blast in the direction of Noblistic Dude.
I love the fact that you've carried on with that. It's really impressed me. Yeah, so make an attack with Eldritch Blast. It's at advantage for the Fairy Fire, but at disadvantage because he's in combat with Decal, so it's just a straight roll.
Is there any point in me using my inspiration point now?
Yeah, that would give you advantage.
Brilliant.
You don't have to choose it straight away, by the way, with inspiration. You can make the attack, and if you miss, then say you want to use your inspiration.
Cool. I'll do that then. Thank you very much.
What's his AC? I've already forgotten. Where is he? There he is.
What?
That's a hit.
Okay, so
Big Leanne.
She's struggling. Hey,
Morning.
she's going to be asleep before
I
you.
know.
7.
I've had a rough day.
2 plus
Fair
5.
enough.
Okay, so 2 force damage from the Eldritch Blast.
Plus 5.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Sorry. There we go.
We need a little modifier there somewhere.
Yeah, I'll see if I can change that.
Is it me?
Not just yet.
I'm
Anything
really
else, Tabitha?
Really
It's like it'll be very soon your go. If you want to take your go and then bail, that'll be it's fine. But just get you through this next turn, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Alright, we're just going to be this.
I'm just going to. You hear a voice, all of you, from above. And Tabitha and Moxie and Voldron, you can see Lady Roth peering over the edge of the ship. And she's got a glass of wine in her hand. And she goes, "Oh, is everything all right down there?" It's Uther's turn.
Jolly good. 1, 2.
You probably
3,
heard
4,
Lady Roth as well,
5.
by the way, Uther.
Everything's fine. I'm gonna shout up.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the Nobly sticker.
All right. Got advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, you did 7.
19 hits. That's more than
21.
enough. How do you kill this guy?
Well, I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna. Let's go for a try and sweep his legs out. I think
Cool.
with
Yes.
the maul.
Sweep the legs away. He collapses to the ground. Then I'll let you have a little free smashing in of him as a secondary attack that you don't have to roll for, just to finish that little visual effect. Anything else, Uther?
I don't think there's much else I can do. I can't take advantage of my bonus attack, so that'll be me then.
Okay, Moxie.
I'll say to Ducal, sorry. That one counts as mine.
I think I'll just fireball.
Half
him.
each, you
Okay.
bastard.
Who are you fireballing?
Who's alive?
So there's the one near Voldron
Oh
here,
shit, there's 2.
and there's the archer down here that Darwin's in. Just a second.
What is...
The one oh they both look really fucked up. They both look really rough.
I'll do one closest to me then.
Okay. That'll be at
Cool.
disadvantage. He's in melee with Voldron.
It would be funny if you just finished me off.
If you hit Voldron by mistake.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Go
I'll
for
be
it.
asleep in a second anyway, so I won't know.
It won't matter.
It's fine, innit?
Do it.
That's a hit. Oh no, is it? No, that's not a hit, unfortunately, that's a miss.
Ha.
I don't know if you have an inspiration point, do you? If you wanted to use that? Scroll up.
How do I know?
The little dragon, where it says inspiration, if there's a little dragon, you've got inspiration. So if you wanted to roll again, you could.
Oh,
17's a miss.
Just, yeah, 18
Is
their
it?
AC. Yeah.
that's mental.
The captain had a lower AC, bizarrely.
Sorry, what did I do with this?
Yeah, click it to get rid of it.
Huh?
And then you can attack again if you want. Yeah, the Hobgoblin's AC is 18 because they've got shields. The one you're fighting is currently only 16 because he hasn't got his shield equipped.
Waste of time.
Oh, it was a good try.
Whatever.
Woo.
Oh, 1 second. Con. Damn thing. But yeah.
You were on measure mode.
It wouldn't. It's going to run down here. I kick this goblin in his face.
Okay, I like the fact that you've run in a perfectly straight line quite a long way. So let's have a flying kick, I think.
Yeah.
You've advantage as well.
Okay. I'm going to unarmed attack, so a flying kick.
That's a miss. Oh.
And then I'm gonna
That is a miss, yeah.
let's attack him.
Tell you what, because we said it was a flying kick
Forward.
and you missed, I'm gonna have you sail past and end up on the other side of him. How's that? He just sort of woo.
Well, I'm going to see if I can do more of my attacks, like in return, like roundhouse. Big roundhouse
you
recovery.
land, you give him a quick roundhouse. You missed that as well.
Nope.
You're just flailing
Then I'm going
legs
to key
all
last
over.
one. I'm going to try sweep him
Okay.
on the last key attack.
Yes.
Yes.
You sweep his legs. You can roll damage if you want, but there's really no need because he's got 1 hit point left. So as you sweep his legs and he falls to the ground, he bangs his head on a rock and just splits his head open and bleeds out.
Yeah, that one's mine.
No, it isn't. I clearly did all the work.
Ducal.
Going to run over here, just to give Voldron an advantage.
Okay, cool.
I mean to stop.
Yep, so
We've
Voldron,
done
it's...
Dave.
Yeah, fair enough. Voldron, it's you. Ducal runs up behind you. The hobgoblin turns and looks panicked for a moment, realising that he's between the two of you.
I'll draw my other sword and then attack him.
Free action to draw your sword and then go for it.
I'll drop the bow.
You've got advantage as well because Ducal's there.
Excellent
Nice.
stuff.
It's like you're learning the mechanics of the game, guys. I like it. Positioning.
Then, so let's go. Short sword. Okay.
You've rolled damage without rolling a hit.
That's because he was distracted. Let me try that again.
Roll the hit, and if you hit, that's the damage you do. And
Okay.
trust me, it'll be enough.
Okay. Short sword. There we go. Nice.
Yeah, that's enough.
Cool.
How do you kill this guy, Voldrum? Tell me how you kill him with your twin blades.
Through teamwork.
I get both the blades, bring them up through his skull, and then rip his head into two halves.
Nice, nice. That's very drow. I like it. Okay, you're out of combat, I think.
Cool.
I'm just going to have a quick wee, go and get a beer, and then we'll carry on.
Thanks for this. I thought I was a goner.
A little.
To be fair, I'm going to be honest. If the other guy hadn't died, I'd have gone for the extra kill before helping you out. But
I completely understand.
I'm being honest with you.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, I completely understand that.
What can I do? I've got teamwork. Can't kill someone, I'll help someone else kill someone.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Guys, I might have to
Really
bail.
does.
I want to play it all because I'm absolutely fucked. But I'm
Well,
like
you
fucking
can
falling
most get this
asleep
far.
here. Fucking hell.
Just do a Hayden and fall asleep. It's fine.
Well,
Used to it.
this is,
Just go.
I think I like just dip for a bit.
Go sleep land.
you don't want to see my like.
Just go snore in and out.
I mean, I can keep going drinking this cider, but it might be a mess. What's new? Ugh. I don't know why I'm so fucked.
It happens.
Mm.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go with it.
Got home last night, quite late. Went to bed like 1:30. Tried to just get some sleep. And I think I like woke up at about 4:30. I was just rolling around in bed, getting dehydrated.
I always wake up really early if I've had a drink.
It was annoying as hell.
It is annoying.
Yeah, except to be work at 10, so I was just
Oof.
gonna work and fucked really.
Doom. That is
Mm.
doom.
And I had
Honestly.
cheese yesterday.
On a school night, and you had cheese.
Hidden
Oh, I had cheese. It was delicious. So nice. Oh. Paying the price.
Good.
got to pay the cheese price.
Nice.
Let's pay the toll.
The
Mm,
cheese tax.
It's not a good tax, I'll tell you now.
It's like when you regurgitate it, it's always good and just swallow it again.
Ugh.
That's sweet cheese, isn't it?
Me cheese.
That's actually
Oh, yeah.
triple cheese, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
That's
triple.
true.
That's re cheese.
It's like,
Re
it's like when you have a little bit of burger and you're happy to eat it twice.
Ugh.
It's that good.
Sometimes if you're comfy, you can't be asked.
Just tastes good on it again.
Seconds, anyone?
Gotta feed my young.
Oh dear.
I've come to the conclusion that you're all terrible, terrible people.
I think so.
I believe you may have a point. On that one.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not going to dispute it.
We're disgusting.
I'm going to roll with it.
We're foul beasts.
This is claimed as all.
I think I should probably have a long rest soon.
We're
Right.
talking real life or the game.
both. Definitely in the game.
Okay,
Valdron
so
was a bit singed.
as the fight comes to an end,
Oh my.
Lady Roth's still peering over the edge of the ship at you all, Dukal, Tabitha, Moxie, Valdron. You can all see her. The rest of you can hear her as well as she calls, "What's going on down there? Who's that you're stabbing?" And you get the impression she's slurring her words ever so slightly.
Ah. He's been
Big goblin, love. Big goblin.
Everything's fine. It's all under control.
Goblin pass, didn't
A
we?
big
Using
goblin.
teamwork.
hobgoblins.
A big goblin. I mean, what's the chances of that? Is it someone turned into a goblin?
Oh, it's no relation, love. I don't think.
Somewhere.
Hobgoblins are balls, isn't it? They ain't got any balls. That's why the hobs.
Somewhere in another timeline, another version of Lady Luciana Roth twitches slightly at this moment. She strides across the deck of the ship. She says, "Hang on, I'll send the ladders down to you." And you see her kick something and it comes tumbling down the side, reaching almost to the ground.
I'd like to loot some hobgoblins, please.
Yeah.
I want to hobgoblin too.
Okay.
One of the dead.
Hobgoblin. We're so close to the ship, it doesn't matter what can go up.
Anyone who wants to loot the hobgoblins, you can either
Demand to loot Knobbly Stick.
you can either give me a perception check or an investigation check, or you can give advantage to someone else who is making one of those two rolls.
I'm going to do a perception check because I'm good at perception.
Yeah, but bear in mind that it's not necessarily the same thing.
I'll assist Woo.
Okay.
Give you advantage, Woo.
I'll have a look at this goblin.
Wait, Woo! I'm just looking for my glasses.
All right.
Yeah, you got me. Let's go on then, let's try and investigate.
Stop attacking the goblin, the dead.
Oh, terrible.
Second. Just need to generate some numbers here. 20, 31. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look what you've got with your various rolls. Right. Yep, cool. Who's in charge of the loot list tonight?
So I can do it.
Okay. So
Where's your loot? Where's your loot?
Got it open. There's some stuff on there from the butcher. I don't think we divvied it out.
I don't think you ever really looked at any of the loot, did you? So there's each one of them. Each one of these goblins has a coin pouch with 20 gold coins in, and the coins feature on one side the seal of Neverwinter, and on the other is a face, and it says Renier.
Should that ring any bells?
Yes, I'll come back to that.
Is that the bellend you sent us?
It's Bellend from another timeline, I think.
It says Renier, and the year that it says on the coin is 1511. Current year is 1513. So that's 100 gold coins in total.
Okay.
The thing that stands out to you the most about the coins is, and you've encountered this before, some of the coins that you found in the Feywild also had this year, this date stamped on them, featured Renier's face, and he had a beard. Very thick, bushy beard. But the Renier that you've met doesn't have a beard. You've also encountered coins in Neverwinter, gold coins, most modernly minted coins, where Renier does not have a beard.
And sorry, do these ones do have it or don't have it?
These do.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's. I think we've got a Renier from another timeline.
You also find the weapons. The armour that they have is all a bit battered now because you've kicked the shit out of them. But the weapons are... They're clearly not human-made or anything like that. You know, the hobgoblin weapons, but they're not bad. There's 3 long swords, 3 shields, 3 longbows, 31 arrows. If
Hold on, slow down, Tiger. So 3 longswords, 3 shields, 3
longbows. 31 arrows if Voldrin wanted those. They're decent.
Oh, go on then. Go on then. I'll take the arrows.
So add 31 arrows to your inventory. There's also a great sword. Pretty good quality.
Can I take the great sword?
Of course you can. Sure, no, I mean, just takes if stuff you can want it, mate, just take it.
Can I have a long sword?
Of course, of course.
You are better with scimitars or short swords, Voldrin.
Right, okay.
Long swords rely on strength.
Right.
Scimitars and short swords rely on dexterity.
You wouldn't want to sully yourself with a goblin weapon, would you, Voldrin?
There's also the Knobbly staff.
No.
Yeah, well, can I appraise the Knobbly staff?
I'm going to pipe up for that. Real goblins use their fists, I'm going to say. Real goblins use their fists! You know what I mean? Like...
Staff is my
These are hobgoblins, woo.
focus.
These are dangerous fellows. Everyone make a nature check. Also,
excuse me,
Darwin, give me a investigation check for the staff.
Can someone help me with that?
Yeah.
I've just rolled.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Keep on moving.
Do you mind assisting me?
Oh, thanks. Yeah. No, that's the tobacco thing.
I mean, it's very knobbly. It looks like... It doesn't look like a piece of wood that has just somehow ended up this shape. It looks like it was intentionally made to be knobbly. It's not very, nice-looking staff. It's quite ugly and gnarled and horrible. But as you look at it properly, you realise it's been shaped that way intentionally.
Very creative.
As for the nature rolls, Uther and Darwin, what you know about hobgoblins is they often end up dominating lesser goblinoids. They're quite smart compared to other goblinoids as well, very organised. They often band into mercenary groups and hire themselves out to whoever wants to pay. They'll even work for humans, things like that. They're often found with goblin slaves as well.
Goblin slave.
Back in the Feywild, one was leading a cave full of them.
Okay there.
I'm just going to see what the cat's doing, because that's the meow of distress. That's the I'm going to shit somewhere meow.
I thought I was a small child.
Oh, don't do the shits.
Who was stuck in a small child with the silhouette of his son. I'm gonna go set my dog. Oh.
I'm going to continue experiencing a great deal of pain.
Go to the ship. Go up the ladder. I'm gonna go up the ladder. could say to you, Valdrin, think about lad if I were you, you're a mess. You're a mess.
Fling down a rope for me, and I'll and then hoist me up, please.
Valentine.
Which would be much appreciated.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm all out of spells now. But no heals.
You're very tall. Elven
I think
body
we'll have-
up there.
Just fire me from my bow, Woo. Just fire me from my bow, and then he's gonna put his hand to his head and like. He'll look a bit faint. I've had better days.
Stuck in the middle of the bow. I've got no skill with it.
No, neither have I.
I'm gonna call it a night. I've got to fuck off, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Coward, weakling. No stamina, these youngsters these days. I can say that because I'm nearly 5 years older than Leanne.
How the hell do I exit? Exit.
You're stuck here now. You're doomed to be with us forever. Just mouse over into the middle of the screen.
You can never leave.
Oh, it appears she can. Anyway, okay, so the rest of you not weak people, what are you doing?
Up the ladder.
Going up the ladder. You're going back onto the ship. Okay.
Yeah, we've got loot.
Okay, so you're gonna what? All right. Okay. You're gonna les downstairs. That's a terrible use of words. All right, so you get back up onto the deck of Emerenyl, which I've changed how it looks because reasons. You now have a full ship that you can investigate. It's not as fancy as the original one that you had, but why there's a load of tokens that shouldn't be there? What's going on?
What's going on with all of those ships, Dave?
You what? Sorry.
What's going on with all of those ships, or are they all different?
Right, so they're different decks. So on the left, you've got the upper deck. The second one is basically the upper deck with the roofs removed, so you can see inside the fore and aft castle.
What's Tiamat Cam?
That's something. We'll come back to that. The third deck is basically where you guys are going to live. And there's a kitchen there as well. The fourth deck is the storage hold. Tiamat Cam is something that I do in Dark Heresy, where I have Heresy Cam, where basically I have a token that everyone can see. So if something happens where your character isn't, you can see through the eyes of Heresy Cam. And now I'm doing it in D&D with Tiamat Cam. Are you making a small noose, James? Are you about to do something very drastic on Discord?
No,
it wasn't
it's
that bad,
Alison's knitting.
All right. Okay, so at the moment you're all on the main deck of the ship. Around here. Clamber up. Lady Roth's there. She's stumbling about a little bit. She says, welcome back, gentlemen and ladies. I trust you found what you were looking for.
We found a book.
It wasn't a book, Valdrin, it was more of a sheaves of papers. It was just like, not quite a book, just
it's a book.
Together.
Let's not beat around.
We learned something really important.
We've done enough of that for today.
Lovely. Well, shall we be off?
Yeah.
Right.
Got a long way to go after all.
We really do.
He says, right, well, come this way. Come, step into my quarters, said the bishop to the horse. No, that's not how that goes, is it? Oh, just this way. And she beckons you over to the aft castle, leads you inside her private quarters.
Valdrin's going to turn and just close the door. Like, excuse me. I'm here to take advantage.
Okay, so she leads you in here. It's quite a nice little room. To say it's basically part of a ship. There's a little bed there. She's got a balcony out the back. You can see through the windows. There's a table with a load of maps on it as well. And she spends a few moments rummaging through the maps, takes a sip of her wine. She says, "Oh, please, if anyone would..." and she points over to the side of the room where there is a couple of bottles of wine. And then she clicks her fingers and 7 wine glasses appear. She says, "Please help yourselves."
I believe that I will.
First, after all that fighting, I don't mind if I do.
It's a little delicate compared to what you're used to drinking, Ducal, but, you know, it's still going to do its thing. She says, "Right, so..."
I'm going to gingerly take mine.
You're going to have a little sip of the wine, are you?
I'm gingerly taking it. I'm feeling a bit peer pressured here.
Okay. Give me... Give me a Constitution saving throw, Woo, for the first time you've ever drunk alcohol.
Wow.
Hobbling overboard. Take us out of this.
You have a sip of it. It's actually surprisingly nice. It's a little fruity, maybe a little sharp, but it's not unpleasant. Woo, and you think, "Oh, that's all right. Yeah, you're okay." And you know, you think you might be able to drink this every now and then. If this is what all alcohol tastes like, it's not what all alcohol tastes like. This is very good quality wine, and you know. If you drink this whole glass, Woo, you will be a little bit giddy. Not enough to affect your stats. Not enough to, you know, cause you any serious issues apart from maybe the odd slurred word. But it is quite nice. It's a bit like it tastes a bit like apple juice. But
a bit more.
Okay.
So, yeah, it'll be finished in the glass there tonight.
All right. Is anyone not having a glass of the wine?
No, thank you. I would rather have milk.
Okay.
Water.
Of course. And Lady Roth clicks her fingers, and 2 of the glasses suddenly have water and milk in them.
Very good.
And she gestures you over to the map. Come, see. Let's discuss our route. And she's going to show you a map. This might take a while to load, it might not. Sometimes it loads really quick, other times it doesn't.
It's very warm over here.
Yes.
And I have been waiting several months for this moment, because I have something I'm very proud of to show you all. And this is all relating to sea travel and, of course, in your case, air travel. I have a system worked out for sailing depending on the wind. So, you know, you can sail into the wind using tacking, you can sail against the wind, and I have a system where the wind gets stronger and there could be storms and all sorts of stuff happens with that. But the best thing about it is I've made an addition to the map. So you can all see what the wind's doing, and I've given it a name. And I'm very, very proud of this name, and I would like now to officially reveal to you my greatest creation, the Windicator. Oh, hang on, it's gone a bit wrong there.
Well done. Love a good word.
Legendary.
Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Hang on. To back. Oh no, everything's gone wrong.
Wait, screenshots.
That's
Blown
actually
out the way.
That's actually not really relevant to your game. It's just because this map's copied off something else. Why can't I select anything?
Okay, it's broken.
There we go. The Windicator. So, at the moment, the wind is blowing south. So we can use that to basically determine where the wind's blowing, which way you're sailing, and from that we can work out how it affects your speed. At the moment, conveniently, the wind is with you, blowing in just the right direction to get you where you're going. Oh, bless the gods, eh? Yeah, all those lines, they are sort of a part of your game. They are a portal network. From my other game, part of the story was rebuilding the portal network. And those portals now exist in your game because they rebuilt them in the other game. But you shouldn't be able to see them. But you can.
We can.
Because I'm a fucking idiot, basically. Let me see if I can get rid of them. I can't.
First memory people, everybody, a quick look at a different part of the map.
The thing is that...
We're going to Candlekeep.
Yeah, none of that is actually hidden knowledge from you. That can all be learnt fairly easy, but let me just see if I can get rid of it. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! The map! The map's broken! David's broken the map.
Dave, are you fucking this up?
Yeah, I'm breaking the map. Hang on. There we go. That bit's fixed. But yeah, Candlekeep's where you're heading.
That down here.
Yeah. So you guys shouldn't be able to see all those mental lines now, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I can still see them for some reason. Right, so where you are now is up here where the Emerenyl is. Okay. Candlekeep is way, way, way down here near Baldur's Gate. South of Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
Oh, I'll just accidentally move the map again.
Isn't that Baldur's Gate up here, though?
Nope, that's Daggerford.
Baldur's.
Ball.
Baldur's.
Ballbags Gate.
Of course.
Pause for Johnny.
I've already laughed. I think there's a bit of lag.
I know. No, that's why I was saying I heard you laugh. So yeah, to give you a so Neverwinter is here. It's not letting me move. Neverwinter's there where you started. The Emerenyl is slightly east at the moment of Neverwinter. You are heading to Baldur's. No, you're heading to Candlekeep all the way down there. It's a significant distance. And if we use the measuring stick, you'll see it's 864 miles away. So it's pretty far away. But you're flying. You can go as the crow flies. So, as you're looking at the map, Lady Roth begins to point at things. She says, right then, on to Candlekeep. Well, eventually, it's going to take a couple of days to get there. We'll need to make a couple of stops on the way. First, Thornhold, an old keep on the edge of the Mere of Dead Men, just off the high road. She taps the map. Here. Should all be able to see Thornhold. Dwarven stronghold, but they're quite welcoming to travellers. We've no need to disembark there. I was just planning on weighing anchor for the night for safety reasons, but if you do fancy going ashore, you'll find skilled craftsmen, gem cutters, smithies, brewers, all that usual dwarven stuff. Not to stereotype them, of course. Speaking of which, stereotypes, Voldran, if you do go ashore, be very, very careful. They do not like drow. However, I can maybe, disguise you a little bit. But
sounds okay.
But really, there's not much to see in Thornhold. It's just a stopping place for merchants.
What the? I know dwarves generally don't like my kind.
That's true. I could probably disguise both of you, to be fair. Sorry, Woo. Sometimes I forget what you are. I sometimes think you're just a little boy.
Right.
Right. First thing in the morning after Thornhold, we make for Waterdeep. We should be there about midday-ish, I would have thought, unless the wind changes. I have a dinner appointment in the evening in Waterdeep, so you'll have to all entertain yourselves. After that, the next day, we'll be picking up a passenger in Waterdeep as well. The day after that, on to Orlumbor, little island town, bit of a shithole, really. That's down here. It says, basically little more than a series of interconnected cave dwellings house the local dock workers. They make ships there. Not this sort of ship, traditional sailing ships. But they do have a proper sky dock of sorts. But there's no reason for us to be there except for the protection the settlement offers overnight. So we'll hang around there overnight, and then it's about 400 miles to Candlekeep.
Lady Roth, will there be time to sightsee on our itinerary?
I mean, if you really want to, Waterdeep's lovely. If you want to have a look around Waterdeep, it's a lovely city. But we're only staying overnight. I'm not a big fan of flying in the dark due to the fact that I can't fucking see.
I can.
Yeah, but you can't fly the ship, Voldran. Yet.
Teach me.
Well, that's the plan. But anyway.
Now, teach me now.
Well, we're going to calm yourself. Calm yourself. It's so excitable.
Try talking over her, Voldran.
After Orlumbor, it's about 400 miles to Candlekeep. I don't know if you'll all be ready to fly without me by then. So we might not be able to fly around the clock, and there's not really anywhere to stop overnight that's safe. If the wind picks up, we might make Baldur's Gate before sundown, but if not, we might have to weigh anchor somewhere in the fields of the dead. Which, not always the best idea, but we'll play it by ear when we get that far. And then after that, it's on to Candlekeep, which should give us 10 days or so to find the crown of Alagondar. Plenty of time.
Sounds like a plan.
Plenty of time.
Right, excellent. Shall we be off then?
Who are picking up in Waterdeep?
Say again, sorry, Will.
Picking up in Waterdeep.
Oh, an old friend of mine. So back in the day, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. There was a few of us used to adventure here, there, and everywhere, and what have you. There's a lady friend of mine. Not like that. Stop looking at me like that. She was my, for want of a better word, protector when I set out in my adventuring life. I contacted her earlier saying that I was heading that way. Did she fancy meeting up for, a bit of catch up, have dinner or something? And she was like, well, I'm a bit of a loose end. I'll come with you. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we're going to pick up, we were going there anyway, but we're going to pick her up. She's going to come with us.
Oh, okay, that enough said.
Yeah.
Wink,
Lovely.
wink,
You'll love
nudge,
her.
nudge.
No, not like that. She's a friend. You'll like her. She likes to hit things really hard. She's really good at hitting things really hard. Anyway, she gestures back to the map for a moment, then goes, no, hang on. She goes over to a drawer, pulls a drawer open, pulls out a couple of eggs. One is a chicken egg. The other is... Shut the fuck up, pause for Johnny. One is a chicken egg. The other is not a chicken egg. You don't know what it is. And she cracks both eggs into a nearby tankard and then holds up the tankard and says, anyone want these eggs? I don't need them. No? Right, fair enough. And then she grinds up the eggshells in a small mortar and pestle that's nearby, scoops up the powdered eggshells, and then blows them all over you. And then she gives you a bit of an intense look, and she doesn't speak, but you hear her voice in your mind. It says, "Can you hear me?" Excellent. Excellent.
I'm just going to look at his feet and then look up and just be like...
Tough crowd.
Oh, very good.
There's a Right.
He's just thinking, how did I miss that part?
That should last about an hour. We can all hear each other. You don't have to speak, you can think to each other. Right, well, so Tabitha, Uther, Voldran, you all showed some interest in piloting the ship, right?
Yes.
You with two?
Yeah.
About Pete on the ship. Sorry, I'm just interrupting you with Woo's thoughts while you. Because he
Oh God, no! This is a terrible mistake. What have I done?
Added with thoughts of tea.
You have to.
I won't do it anymore.
I think it has to be like intentional, direct thought rather than just every fucking waking thought that goes through your head. He says, right, so you three showed some interest in piloting. I suggest we concentrate on just one of you now for the rest of the day, but then, subsequent days we can all take turns. I'll teach you how to fly and operate my ship, and then maybe when we're all, competent, we can fly throughout the night too. And they said, so Tabitha, why don't you take the helm today?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Tabitha
Darwin.
turns around and lifts her tail up.
Darwin, you showed some interest in navigating, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can start. She throws a roll of blank parchment at you. She says, you can start by making a copy of this map. Do you have a blue crayon?
God. Oh, wait a second.
I have got maker's equipment.
Right. So start by shading around the edge, where the water is on the map. It's a highly important skill that I spent hours doing in school. It's not an absolute fucking waste of time at all. Crack on.
Scribbling.
And he says, I've got a book on the constellations here somewhere too. I'll dig it out when I get a chance. And it also, never hurts to pay attention to one's surroundings. You might want to do a lot of your navigating from up on deck with Tabitha while she's, driving. Keep an eye out for landmarks. Learn what the world looks like.
Help.
You what, sorry?
Help. I can help with spotting landmarks. Mine's good.
Oh, no, Woo. You wanted to be my first mate, didn't you? So you'll have to learn.
Yeah.
You'll have to learn a little bit of everything, right? That's what a good first mate does. He learns a little bit of everything, and he steps in where he's needed. You'll soon get the hang of it. But to start with, I'll teach you how we deal with these scurvy dog landlubbers. Or my name isn't Luciana Roth. Right, Moxie. Moxie, Bosun Moxie. They've got a nice ring to it, that. Main duties of a bosun, Doxy Moxie. Moxie, main duties are keeping the spirits of the crew up, keeping the ship shaped, looking after people and things. Can you do that, Moxie? Moxie nods. Can you cook? Moxie shakes head. Well, you're going to have to learn. Oh, no, you're the navigator, Darwin. I mean, everyone's welcome to learn everything, but let's... You notice as Lady Roth begins to get a bit more excited and talk a bit more freely that her accent is starting to drop. I'd like everyone, please, to make an intelligence check. Voldran and Uther, that just leaves the two of you. There's no harm in you learning alongside someone else if you wish. Having more than one of everything is always a good idea. Or you can join Roscoe in the Hawk's Nest if you wish. And Dukal, you seemed interested in ropes and rigging. Kinky. But keep that sort of behaviour off my ship. Get your behind up on deck. I'll talk you through the knots and pulleys and all that. You can never have too many riggers. But if anyone else fancied learning with you, I can help there too.
I'm proficient in that, so that would be too high. I think I click on intelligence.
I know a bit about knots.
So these you say
A little bit sailing.
Yeah, there you go. So. Oh, that's a saving throw. So there you go. So you go further. What attribute do you use with cartographer's tools, Dave?
Depends on what you're doing with them. Generally, it's wisdom. Sometimes it's intelligence.
Guys, I reckon I'm going to call it a night now. So.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah,
been a
we
pleasure.
should really as well. We've got to go to Leeds early in the morning, like really early.
Cool.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure. And I will bid you all good night.
Hello, mate. Take it easy.
Hey, my dude.
See you later. See you later. See you later.
See you later.
So yeah,
Leader?
so basically,
Do we-
Lucy begins to explain to you each your tasks of what you'll be doing aboard this ship, and gesturing for you to follow her. She leads you around the various parts of the ship where you'll be doing these tasks, and we'll leave it there, I guess.
Cool. Cheers for the game, Dave.
Radio.
Made it to the end.
Well done.
Can you use those legs as well, Dave?
You what? Sorry.
Can you use the